What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream of more Pokemon. But today we are not doing a tournament because I'm kind of done with the online tournaments. I mean, they're cool, but like, I don't like waiting in between the rounds and all that. And I'd rather play some more higher level opponents. So I'm going to try grinding some ladder, which is kind of a fruitless endeavor because the ladder ends in 2 days. So in 2 days, all my progress is gonna get reset, and I'm all the way at the bottom anyway, or near the bottom. It's because I don't even I rarely play Pokemon TCG Live, but I've started to get back into the online side of the game. But that's why I'm all the way down here because it resets every few weeks, and I haven't been on in ages. But we can, I guess we can see if I can get back to Master League before the ladder ends in 2 days. And then once you get to Master League, then you get an ELO rating, and then you get matched with people with the same ELO. And that's how you can start going against, like, really high-level players and getting some really good practice in. I want to practice for NAIC, because that's the big international championship I'm going to next month. I think it's, like, June 11th that I leave. And I graduate from high school on June 10th. So on June 11th, right, the day after I graduate, I get on the airport. Or I get on the airplane at the airport. To go to New Orleans for that. This isn't really going to be that much good practice for NAIC, because NAIC is in the Chaos Rising format. So that's... Chaos Rising is not legal yet, so we're still in the Perfect Order format. But it's not that different. Like, a few cards are different. So I guess it should still be good practice. I don't know. What's up? Hi, Wabbit and Scrublord. So yeah, I have a win-loss tracker. I have 0 wins and 0 losses. And I think we are just gonna play games and try to win them. I mean, then, is that not what Pokemon is all about? Yeah, I'm gonna fly. How am I gonna get all the way to the New Orleans? It's like a 30-hour drive. It's crazy. Okay, this is one thing I don't like about the TCG Live, is that it takes a long time to actually pair you into someone. Anytime now. You run there. Oh my, if to drive there is 30 hours, to run there, that's gotta be like 100 hours. No, more than that. And we're going against Blasto, bro. Let's do it. I'm gonna pretend that I'm at NAIC. This is the finals match of NAIC. I have to lock in. My hair is still pink in game. Yes, I know. I'm too lazy to change it. Okay, my opponent opts to go first. That makes sense. Double Poffin in hand and Lilies for next turn? Or this turn, because I'm going second? Not too shabby. Oh, we're going against Rocket's Mewtwo. That's a bad matchup. Every matchup is a bad matchup for Dragapult. But then Dragapult finds a way to win anyway. The hammers are a very useful tool in this matchup. But he's already discarding energy, so that makes me assume. Does he not have the turn 1 Proton? When I go against Mewtwo, they always have turn 1 Proton. It's a supporter card that you're allowed to use in your first turn. Because normally you can't use supporters on your first turn. Going first. Why did he Ultra Ball away that energy, though? I mean, him Ultra Balling away the energy made me think that he had Rocket's energy in hand, but... Now what? What we doing? Mew 3's Rocket, yes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX. Bro, did you just... Oh, okay. Sure. We'll double Poffin. Ooh, we prized a Dreepy? Okay. We have a Dunsparce. I think I just want to get a Badoo. I feel like Badoo is powerful. I don't know. Because it stops them from using transceivers to find their supporters. And, it could stop, like, Ultra Ball to discard energy, but there is already energy discarded, but... I mean, I don't got anything better to do. I don't even have a use for my Crushing Hammer. Because he didn't even attach any energy. He's getting off to a slow start, for sure. It does prevent energy switch, so he's not even able to knock out this Badoo this turn. It's gonna survive. What's up, Videosity? 92. The 92nd Videosity. Okay, he just conceded. Alright, well, he must have, had a bricky little hand. So I will be glad to take that win. We're starting off pretty strong. Ceiling? What does ceiling mean? Oh, I gotta update my wins and losses tracker. We are undefeated! We're going against Attic. I do want to go first. Blind picking first. It's supposed to be the way to go. I think I want to start Munkadori. Just so my lone Dreepy isn't... Should Wab... Yes! Wub should actually learn TCG. Yeah! You can learn by watching. The Dunsparce. Okay. All I really have going for me is an Ultra Ball and a Pokepad. I don't know if I'm going against Dragapult or if I'm going against Lopunny. If I'm going against Dragapult... Dang, I prized double Dreepy? Oh, no, I prized one Dreepy. I mean, let's just get rid of these guys. I have to preemptively Ultra Ball for the Cloak. Because I don't know if... this could be anything. This could be Alakazam. This could be Dragapult to Dunsparce. Or this could be Lopunny to Dunsparce. Or any other deck that has the Dunsparce in it. Okay, good. I made a wise decision to preemptively Ultra Ball because there is Badoo. So it looks like it is gonna be a Dragapult match up. Alright, let me go ahead and write down my prizes. I prized a Dreepy, a Dracloak. Meowth? Oh, the hand must not be good. Well, yeah, if he's having the Ultra Ball from Meowth. I could Crispin and Mind Bend the Badoo, but that doesn't really feel good at all. I don't want to do that. Hopefully he doesn't have any additional... Okay. He has additional Dreepies. Only one. Is the other in hand? Or did he prize double Dreepy? Did he prize double Dreepy? Or does he just not want to put a second one in his bench? Pokepad. Okay, for the Dunsparce. Makes sense. Okay, he does have the third Dreepy in hand. I feel like I need a Lily here, even though I would love to Mind Bend. Mind Bending doesn't do a whole lot for me, though. I mean, I get a knockout on Badoo, but I kind of want to leave the Badoo on the field. Because it clogs up his benchy bench. I can go into my own Badoo as well, but I don't even know if I want to. Do I even really care about going into my own Badoo? I would rather have energy on here, I feel like. Missing out on another Dracloak feels bad. Okay, I definitely want to bench you. I don't even have a Crispin. I don't have guaranteed Dragavolt, so I'm probably gonna have to Lily for it. But he didn't preemptively play any Pokepads though. He played Pokepad, but I know he has the Dunsparce in hand. But he played Pokepad for... Oh, he played Pokepad for the Dunsparce. That makes me think he has Dracloaks in hand, and therefore Badoo isn't gonna do much. So we're just gonna attach Fire and pass. So I'm gonna assume that he has... Oh no! Okay, it's Crushing Hammer. Luckily he gets Tails. If I knew it was Crushing Hammer, I would have gone into the Badoo. I was right about him having Dracloaks in hand, though. Or a Dracloak, maybe. If I could draw Crispin and Dragapult, it would feel pretty powerful. Okay, he did use an Ultra Ball. Maybe I should have gone... Okay, knowing that it was Crushing Hammer, I should have gone into the Badoo. Maybe you should just... Oh. Ouch. That sucks. Maybe I should just assume that it's Crushing Hammers now when I see the Dunsparce. When I see Dunsparce. Maybe I should just assume that it's Crushing Hammers. Because if I had known it was Crushing Hammer, I would have gone into Badoo so that he can't use those hammers. Maybe I should have just gone into Badoo anyway, because now he's gotten... He only would have had one Dracloak. Now he has 3. Definitely think I should have gone into the Badoo. I think I should have just assumed that it was, Crushing Hammer Dragapult. Oh no. Oh no. This is so bad. Okay. This is not ideal in the slightest. I definitely should have gone into my Badoo. This is disastrous. Because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to waste an energy going into Badoo. But then if I, but then if I don't go into Badoo and he Crushing Hammers me, then I'm wasting an energy anyway. If I don't get anything off this recon, we might just concede. Okay, the game is over. I'm not winning this. We'll go next. Yeah, I should have gone into Badoo. Going into Badoo would have fixed all that. Going into Badoo would have been much better there. Okay, so but the reason I didn't go into Badoo is because I didn't know if it was the Crushing Hammer. But I think when I see when I see Dunsparce in Dragapult, I think I should just automatically assume that it's Crushing Hammer. I think that should be what I do. Because I think Crushing Hammer is by and away by far the most popular. That's fine. That's fine. The worst part of TCG Live is it takes so long to get into the next match. Well, did you ever get your PS5 issue fixed that you were working on? You were slow at typing. Well, be faster. Oh my goodness, why it takes so long to queue into a match? It's not even like late. Okay, here we go. Going against Frofro 1208. I would like to go first. Triple. Okay, I think I want to go into yeah, I want to go into Badoo for sure. And then if I don't want to go into Badoo, I can always retreat into Monkey, which maybe I shouldn't have preemptively benched that Monkey. Wow. Yeah, we'll just grab a healthy amount of Dreepies. And then I think I ought to preemptively Ultra Ball for Dracloak. 3 Poffins is kind of absurd. Would have liked to have grabbed the Dunsparce, but... Maybe I shouldn't have put down 4 Dreepies. I think maybe I should only put down 3. That's probably too many. I think I probably should have only put down 3. We prized Hammer... a Hammer, a Lily, a Crispin, a Dunsparce, a Hammer, a Lily, a Crispin, a Dunsparce. I'll just end my turn. Hammer, Lily, Crispin, Dunsparce. I didn't see the others. Must not have been important. Oh, do I have my ace spec? I actually didn't see Unfair Stamp. Oh, is he gonna mind bend? Or mind bending? Okay, I mean, I guess you can do... Okay, his hand must be, like, absolute dookie for him to have to mind bend here. What's up, Declan? The hand has gotta be extremely bad. Well, Lily. Seems pretty decent. I guess it's good to get another Psychic, because I still have 2 in deck. Fire could be nice to nab, but I think I want to grab a Ball. Oh, but I think I want the Fire. No, but I think I want a Crispin. I think that's what I really want to do. So let's just grab a Ball to get another Dreepy. And then I think I'm okay getting rid of a Lily here. Just keep digging. Because I would like to ideally Crispin and go into Dragapult next turn. Hammer could be good. Yeah, to stop him from further Mind Bend plays. Awesome. And we'll get rid of the Psychic, probably. And that forces him to find specifically another Psychic instead of just another Energy. I'll end my turn. How are we doing? Oh, no! Oh, I could have gone into Badoo again. Oh, I should have gone to Badoo again, I think. After I flipped heads on the Crushing Hammer. I feel like I should have gone to Badoo again. I definitely should have gone into Badoo again. But we learn. Because I had Stretcher in hand. Okay, it's the Duskull version. Yeah, I definitely should have gone into Badoo again. But luckily, his Lily wasn't even good, so we're safe. All I need to do is Jet Headbutt the Dreepy for knockout. That's really all I need to do here. We can get down the legendary Quadricloak. All we need is a Dragapult. That's fine, I guess, but I think I prefer the Hammer. There we go. Cool. I think I'd rather the Dragapult. Then we can just get rid of a Dark. And we can boss the Dreepy and Jet Headbutt. And take a prize. Oh, I could have Crushing Hammered him. I definitely should have done that. I think I forgot. We're lagging. Yeah, the internet's bad right now. I always have internet issues. I should have crushing hammered, because if he gets another psychic, he can mind bend, which would be not like terrible, but it'd be annoying. And I don't want him to do that. So I should have forced him to have Crispin to mind bend. He's getting rid of Meowth? What are we getting then? So we must already have Lily in hand. Oh, just grabbing another Meowth. Okay. So we're just thinning. I mean, I guess. Why are we lagging? I hate lagging, bro. I hate... This is why I stopped streaming, because I would constantly lag. It feels bad. Oh, well. Is he gonna go for the mind bend play? Yeah, I definitely should have crushing hammered. I don't know why I didn't. So now I'm gonna need Crispin if I want to get Dragapult set up, which is not really that hard of an ask, honestly. I just need Crispin. There we go. Never punished for my mistakes. Never punished for my mistakes. I get a... he does get to get left with, Duskull's in the active. Hey, the lag stopped! Let's go! The lag stopped. For now, at least. Yeah, so I should have crushing hammered last turn. Dunno why I didn't. Total goofball. Might as well get double monkey established. I still have 2 dark in deck. Like, why not? This is a pretty solid board state. We don't even need this Pokepad. It's just a waste of space at this point. So we'll thin it out of the deck. And then I will Phantom Dive. And I will put all 6 on Duskull for the knockout. It's a game about driving a delivery train. Oh my gosh, the lag is back. No! No! Why is my internet so bad? It's because I live in the middle of nowhere. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. Bruh. Okay. He concedes. Takes us to 2 wins and a loss. We will continue. I've never heard about that game before. Driving Gravy, never heard about that. We'll take first. Mulligan. Starting Monkey, of course. We don't want to start Meowth. Starting Meowth would be abysmal. Festival lead! Uh-oh. Alright. Do we want to preemptively put out Risky Ruins and gamble that they don't have Nah, that's not smart. I'll just get 2 Dreepies. And I'll attach to one of them. And then I will pass. Festival Elite is supposed to be a favored matchup for us. So we will see. You know, if he only gets out, if he doesn't get out any additional Applin, I could always just Crispin Mindbend. The game is called Coraline. Oh, that's like a movie. I didn't know they had a game on it too. Carolina, yes. He gets a Relor out. Is that it? Oh, okay, and then he Lilies. Brick, 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 brick. No, 8 cards is a lot of cards. He probably has some useful cards in there, I'd have to imagine. If he doesn't get another Applin down, though, he's in trouble. Switch. Ah! Okay. So he's playing around me Crispin Mindbending. That's what he's playing around with that switch. Smart, smart, smart. But I could Mindbend the Grookey. No, I don't want. That's bad. I don't want to do that. It's not a good play. I don't want to have to meow for Lily here. I don't want to have to do that. So let's see if I can get it here. Okay, we don't get there, but I could Badoo. He didn't, like, preemptively play any item cards. So hopefully he doesn't have any items. I don't know. Surely he has items, though. We'll just cake a monkey. And then I'm gonna have to... I mean, I could... But then if he gets bossed or cloaked, that's, like, really bad. So I think I need to meow for Lily. Think I have to meow for Lily. And then we don't get there. We don't get to the, That sucks. Okay. We don't get to the extra. So at this point, should I just Badoo? I mean, that's probably the safest thing. Hope he bricks. And Badoo him. Itchy Pollen. Yeah, boss KO Dracloak would be really bad here. So we're going to hope that Itchy Pollen screws him over. I mean, it's the safest play. Oh, he has Rabsca in hand. That's unfortunate. He has Diplin in hand. That's unfortunate. I mean, it makes sense. He would have played, like, preemptively played some items, I assume. Oh, he's Lilying. Okay. And we're hoping he gets a handful of items and can't do anything. And Lilying means he's not bossing, so... Dude, it's because I live in the middle of nowhere. No one knows where I live. I live in a forest. I am living inside of a tree right now, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Man, that's got to be over benching. Only, okay. An unfair stamp would surely hurt him a lot right now, with no Thwacky established. An unfair stamp would really be painful, I feel like. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I just... I should not have done that. Oh no! Oh no. That was a complete goof. I forgot that he attacks twice. So I put up the Dracloak, and then he got... Oh my goodness. Oh no! Okay, I need to lock in. I need to lock in, chat. That can't happen at NAIC. I'm not bad at travel. 8 hours to make that mistake at NAIC. That was really bad. That was like a really winning position. I mean, I probably could have maybe still won that, but like, no, that game is cooked. My favorite Pokemon. Sawsbuck, of course. Of course, of course. Of course, of course, because I am a horse. And I am Norse. Okay. You guys are distracting me in the chat. I gotta lock in. I cannot believe I just promoted. For some reason, I thought he had to... I think I was thinking I still had Munkidori active, and so he was gonna have to two-shot me. For some reason, I was thinking that. But Badoo isn't the active. Yeah, that was really bad. Oh, is this the same guy that I just went against? Okay. Well, we can get a real game now, I guess. I guess we can get a real game on. Is he gonna tumbling attack me? No, he's not. Yeah, he doesn't want to give me that damage to work with. That makes sense. It's entirely reasonable. Your favorite Pokemon is Wabbit. Wabbit isn't a Pokemon. And then I have to Lily here. I mean, I could try and see if I get, like, Crispin, but... I mean, I guess I could have done that. But, like, I think I want to get just set up more. Let's go ahead and Poffin. Let me consult the prizes. A boss, a fire. Boss, fire. We have all our hammers. We prized a stretcher. 2 Ultra Ball? Wow. That's kind of crazy. Oh, no, we have 1 in hand. Alright. Recon. Okay, Poffin is useless for us at this point. So we might as well attach that energy. And I do want to get another Dracloak so that he can't, like, high roll into boss, KO my only Dracloak. Let's get rid of... I would ideally want a Crispin next turn. So let's get rid of Lily. Cause I already have Crispin in hand, so I would just want to get Dragapult. Or I could always just Mind Bend if he doesn't get anything set up on his end. Can Crushing Hammer away his energy? But honestly, I think I'd rather just Dunsparce for next turn. And then pass. Oh no, what? He has all that? He just has all that? Oh my goodness. And he's gonna Boom Boom Groove for whatever card he wants. But he is notably missing Rabsca. He doesn't have a Rabsca. And I have Stamp in hand. So, like, this could be a very powerful turn if he doesn't get much established. This could be a very powerful turn. What country or state? North Carolina. The great state of North Carolina. Oh my gosh. Oh, he chooses to not attack. Interesting. We will evolve. We will Crispin. Fire Dark. Dark to hand. Effective Crispin. Oh, he's conceding. He's like, yeah, you got it, bro. I guess I could have Mind Bent there. Because there's no guarantee that I got Dragapult. Oh, well, it didn't matter. I won already. Taking us to 3 wins, 2 losses. That's the same guy again. Let's go. Me and this guy are getting some good reps, I suppose. And I do want to go first. Oh no! We're starting Meowth. Oh no, that's not good. This is a bad opening hand. This is what one would call a bad opener. He plays Sacred Ash? How interesting. I don't think they normally play Sacred Ash. Looks like he's gonna have a much better start this time, but I do get to get 2 mulligans. Those do not help me out. Starting Meowth is just completely miserable. Oh my gosh, we don't even have a Poffin? Bro. Okay, get rid of you. You get a Dreepy. We'll attach an energy to Dreepy, and we will pass. You lost a ladder game because all your Crispins were prized? Well, how many Crispins do you play? Okay, padding for Grookey seems good. Seems strong. I could tuck tail. I could tuck tail if I attached to the Meowth last turn, but that's like terrible because then I'm not getting energy on my Dreepies and stuff. But a tuck tail would have been nice to get the 2 prize out of play. No Rabska coming down though is great for me. Great news. I think I just need to like. Maybe we do attach to Meowth. And then Lily. We need to see more Dreepies here for sure. Okay, that is 1 Dreepy found. That's Recon. I guess we'll take you. Do I retreat into Badoo? He did not preemptively play item cards. Except he played Pokepad. I feel like I want a Badoo here. I think it's, once again, the safest thing to do to prevent bossing my Omnidra Cloak. You play 2. Well, what? Why are you only playing 2 Crispins? What deck is this that you're only playing 2 Crispins? Okay, he's Lilying, so he's not bossing. Alright. It's Diplin time. He does not have the... Oh, he's about to get the Festival Grounds, though, I'm sure. No Does he not play Rabska? Because he hasn't benched Rabska in any of these games that we've played. There's Festival Grounds. Alright. That's 100, and then I guess I'm gonna have to let my Meowth soak up a hit. That's definitely the best choice. Yeah, and he's gonna, of course, choose to not attack, so he doesn't give me damage to work with. If I want to attack with Dragapult this turn, which I definitely do, I need to Crispin. So we'll Crispin. We'll get the Psychic and the Dark. Dark will go into my hand. Effective Crispin will attach the Psychic. And then I need to draw Dragapult here. And we don't get there. That's bad. Fooey. Maybe I should have Lilied and just gave up the Dragapult attack. Oh, I could have jet headbutted here. Oh, I should have done that for sure. Okay. We'll try my best to disrupt him. Okay, well that's not very good disruption. I should not have Crispin, because I could have jet headbutt for the knockout. I could have definitely jet headbutt for the knockout. We're making all kinds of mistakes over here. Because all he needs is boss. And he's going to be able to search it out. This is not going to be a win. I think I ought to go ahead and concede this one. I mean, unless he's like prized several bosses. I mean, we'll make him show me the boss. He might not even want a boss. He might just want to like take the free 2 prizes off Meowth. But surely he wants to get the Dracloak that is fully powered up. Wait, I could have Dragon Headbutted there, but that wouldn't have been that good. I definitely should have just Lilied and I definitely should have just Lilied and used Jet Headbutt. Phantom Dive would have been really nice there to take advantage of no Rabsca, but yeah. I definitely should have Lilied and just been okay with Jet Headbutting that turn. But I didn't even think about Jet Headbutting. It wasn't like I chose to not Jet Headbutt. Okay, you got it, bro. Yeah. I definitely should have... We're making all kinds of mistakes, but that's okay because we're learning. Yeah, Jet Headbutting would have been really good there. And I didn't even think about it until after the fact. Because I was like, well, I have to Crispin if I want to attack with Dragapult. But yeah, definitely the correct play would be just attach like a Dark Energy to Meowth or something, whatever I had in hand, and then just Jet Headbutt because it already had 10 on it from the Badoo. Definitely would have been the best play. And then I could Lily and see if I find Dragapult and Dracloak and maybe even Stamp at that point because he only had one. He only had one Grookey. And I don't think he hit a Seeking though, I think. But yeah, super misplay there by me for sure. That was an oopsie. Garchomp, all right. Garchomp is another deck with theoretically a bad matchup. Festival Lead has a good matchup into me, theoretically. But Garchomp is theoretically bad. Ooh, the double Poffin? What am I going first? Yeah, I'm going first. Double Rosalia start, but no Gibbles yet? Alright, well, we got the double Poffin. So we're clearly going to get ourselves Poffined up. And the most he could do is Spike Sting for 20, so I'm okay with leaving Badoo active, I feel like. Prize at a hammer. I feel like I want to bench this monkey just preemptively so that I can get the dark on it. Because I have no other energy to attach that turn. And then I'll pass. I'm okay leaving Badoo active because most he can do is Spike Sting me. Unless he gets like Air Balloon. Because I think Gibble can hit 30. Oh, he gets the Poffin. He gets there. Because I think Gibble... Wait, no. Rock Curl only hits 20. So he would need like he would need Air Balloon, Fighting Energy, Premium Power Pro to knock out Badoo. So it's not gonna happen. I get to get the Itchy off this turn. Itchy doesn't do a whole lot versus this deck, but okay, yeah, because he's holding. Because all they need is one Gabite, one Cynthia's Gabite, and then the Gabite can use the Champion's Call ability to find another Gabite. And find another Gabite, and find a Garchomp, and yeah. So, Ichipong won't do much from this point onward. Is it still even worth doing? It might not even be worth it to Ichipong. It might be best to just retreat into the Monkey Dory. Let's start in Crushing Hammer. Start some Crushing Hammers. Tails. One way to beat this deck is to control their energy. which is why crushing hammers are. And then we get the double tails. No, that's so bad. All right, Lily, give us the goods. Oh, those are the goods. Those are the goody goods. Okay, very nice. Oh, and then this is our last crushing hammer. I mean, we might as well, right? We are 0 for 3 in this game, and then my other hammer is prized. Oh, man. Okay. Let's grab the fire. Pokepad finds a Dracloak. Dracloak goes out. Recon Directive finds a Pokepad, which can find us the Dunsparce, which we don't even need right now. And I think I ought to retreat into Monkey Dory. It's probably not worth Itchy Pollen, because the Monkey Dory has fighting resistance, and it means that they're not going to be able to knock it out for a little bit. I don't want to give him a free prize card, so yeah, we'll retreat into the Monkey Dory. We'll attach fire, and we'll pass. That means he needs a boss's orders if he wants to get a knockout. And he still needs an energy to attach to Rosalia. Man, has the benched Rosalia in hand? Crazy. And that's the Gabite he got off the Hilda. Then Gabite champions calls for another Gabite. And then that Gabite champion calls probably for a Rosalia or something. So, like, items don't do anything, because since I already know he has the initial Gabite in hand, you know, the only way it would, like, be good is, like, if he doesn't have Gabite in hand, and so he has to, like, Lily or something, and then the idea is hopefully he Lilies into, like, Pokepad, and then can't play it, and then has to pass the turn without getting into Gabite. All 3 of my crushing hammers are now down. That feels so bad. And he's guaranteed getting, Garchomp out. I mean, I could, like, Mind Bend KO if I get Risky Ruins in play. That doesn't feel bad, like, at all. I don't hate that. So, do I just Crispin here? Yeah, for sure. Crispin, Psychic, Dark, I guess. Maybe I should get Fire, because I have Dark in hand. Okay. So, Fire to hand, effective Crispin will put the Psychic on Dracloak, and then if I decide that I want to Mind Bend, then I can attach manually the Psychic to Monkey. So, basically, if I find Risky Ruins and a Pokemon to bench. Ah, well, there's Risky. And that keeps my board single prize with a Munkidori active, which has fighting resistance. There's a Pokemon I could bench instead of in the stead of. So I think we are gonna be going for the Mind Bend play. Get boss. Boss feels good. Or you know, wait, well no, I already. Maybe I shouldn't have Crispined. Maybe I should. Oh, you know what I should have done is boss Roserade, Phantom Dive, and then before I retreat the Monkey, do the risky thing and put it on like a Rosalia. That way I take out 2 of the threats. I definitely should have done that, but oh well. We'll run away draw. That would have definitely been better, I think. We'll bench Monkey Dory. We'll attach Psychic to Monkey Dory. We'll Adrena Brain. 10 onto Rosalia. Do I ought to go ahead and evolve to Dragapult just to like protect him? Cause he's 290, 320. all he needs is boss energy. I feel like I don't want to give him 2 prizes. Protecting him isn't really going to do much. So we'll just mind bend for knockout. Yeah, 100% would have been the better play to boss Roserade. Yeah, that complete miss on my part. Because that way I don't use Crispin as my supporter for turn. I use boss as my supporter for turn. I take out the Roserade, and then I still do the Risky Ruins thing, but I put 10 on like a benched Roselia. Then I boss up the Roserade. Then I retreat the Monkey Dory with the Dark. Phantom Dive, the Roserade, and put all 6 on a Roselia. Yeah, would have been much better. Because the only way that he can one-shot Dragapult is with 2 Roserade, which he now has 2 Roserade. But I could have taken out and left him with 1. Yeah, unfortunate. Should have... Well, not unfortunate. I mean, that's just, like, bad on me. I'm not playing well right now. But at least I'm recognizing my misplays and not just, like, not even noticing them. See, now next turn, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to boss Roserade. That's what I should have done last turn. I'm going to hope he doesn't have the boss. Because if he bosses me, then that's just like... I'm just like screwed. I mean, I guess I could like Crispin, but then I'm not bossing. It's bad. So if he has boss, it's really bad for me here. Double energy. This is a very intimidating board state. Why are we committing the power weight already? I was gonna boss that one anyway, but I'm gonna boss whatever you put power weight on. You didn't really need to do that. Maybe it's just so he draws more cards off Corkscrew Drive. But it feels like kind of a waste. And then I guess I could stamp him here. I don't really know. Stamp isn't gonna do a whole lot. I mean, maybe like prevent him from getting Night Stretcher and Premium Power Pro, because I think they play like 1 Premium Power Pro for the scenarios where I like knock out the Roserade, leave him with only 1. So yeah, let's go energy there. Well, is that necessary that turn? Maybe I could do that later. Let's go ahead and use this recon because I'm about to evolve. Yeah. Poffin for Dunsparce feels pretty fine. What's my Crispin count looking like? I mean, I guess I have 1 left, or 2 left. So I guess it's okay to put this here, because I'm expecting my Dragapult to survive. Thank you. And I will unfair stamp. I will recon. Another boss doesn't hurt. Recon. I think I want Pokepad so I can dig for my... Or so I can get to Dunsparce and start digging for stuff. I need to Phantom Dive here. Or, I mean, Adrenaline Brain. Oh, what the heck? My Dracloak is stuck. Hovering. Alright, cool. So do I take it off? I think I ought to take it off the Dunsparce. We'll put you there so that you're in range of Phantom Dive next turn. Phantom Dive for knockout, and then all 6 there. Not for knockout, but it does put you in Phantom Dive range. Next turn. And now, unless they have Premium Power Pro in hand, they can't one-shot me. If they have Premium Power Pro in hand, that's just unfortunate. But we're doing all we can with the unfair stamps and stuff. Buddy Poffin going out? Maybe that's not a... Oh, Whiffs! Whiffs Buddy Poffin. Okay, I guess we prized a Roselia. Hilda going out. Nice. So if they can't knock me out, then I could even get double monkey down here if I was feeling particularly greedy, but that's probably not worth. Yeah, it's not worth. Because I was thinking I could double Adrenabrain knockout, but that's not, like, really worth it. Because then my Phantom Dive damage doesn't even matter because he has Rocky Energy. He chooses the Corkscrew Dive? Okay. I mean, sure. I guess. Because you're guaranteed the knockout next turn. Why did my card draw like that? That was weird. That was funky. But I always could just retreat into another Dragapult if I have Crispin. And I could always just do that. Let's go Recon. What? Where's the other card? Oh my gosh. TCG Live is breaking. What a well-coded game. The game is just frozen. This is why I stopped playing TCG Live, because it's so broken. Am I gonna lose now because it's just hovering? Okay, good. I'm scared to use my abilities now. Okay, it's working now. Good. Oh no, why are we hovering? No! The game it keeps freezing. This is scary. Okay. You go there. You go there. It's distracting me. I guess we just Phantom Dive you. I take you out. Oh, I forgot to Adrenabrain. It doesn't really matter, though. Adrenabraining would not have done anything here. We got the Crushing Hammer off the prizes. That could be good, I guess. Because if he Draconic Busters here, which is what he's going to have to do to get the knockout, it discards all the energy from the Garchomp. So that means he's going to have to use a different Garchomp. But if I can Crushing Hammer, hopefully it gets rid of an energy. He can't Draconic Buster. I don't know. I feel like I should be winning this trade, though. Because he goes down to 3. I go down to 1. Then he hits me. I hit him. So he goes down to 3. I hit him. He hits me. Wait. I feel like I should be winning this trade. Am I? Let me think. So he hits me here for knockout. I go down to 1. Or he hits me for knockout. He goes down to 3 prizes. I hit him for knockout. He goes down to... Why not retreat there? He could have retreated and forced me to have boss. That definitely would have been good for him. I just need to be able to keep making Dragapults. Like if I'm able to like get a Crispin here, it'd be very good. Oh my gosh, why is the game doing this? Oh my gosh. Why is the game freezing? Okay. It's throwing me off. It's like genuinely throwing me off. Okay, we definitely want a Crushing Hammer. Okay, we finally hit a heads. Okay, so let me think. As long as I can keep making Dragapults, I think I win, because I go down to 1 prize here. Then he hits me. Then I hit him. Then he hits me and goes down to 1 prize. Then as long as I can make another Dragapult. So I hit him for knockout. I should probably judge here, by the way. Bro. What are we doing? I can't make the Ultra Ball discards. Excuse me. Bro. Are we for real right now? This is why I stopped playing TCG Live, because it does crap like this. I'm gonna lose now because I can't attack. Oh my gosh. Are we serious? This is exactly why I stopped playing TCG Live. What is wrong with this? The game. I'm gonna have to close out the game. Oh, wait, we're doing stuff. Okay, I wanted to see the energy count in deck. Okay, it's just dark. Wait, what are we doing? What the? What? What is this? What are we doing? No, what are we doing? Bro. I'm gonna have to just close out of the game. That's so bad. Ugh. I mean, like, that would have been such a good game for, like, testing purposes. Because, like, that's a good matchup, and I was in, like, a situation, like, I could have learned a lot from that. That's unfortunate. But, okay, but the game kept lagging, and it was distracting me. So, he had 200 on that Garchomp, so... Let me just think about the board position. I think I would have won as long as I was able to keep making Dragapult. Because I hit him for knockout, and I go down to 1 prize. Then he hits me for, like, 260. With the fresh Garchomp. Then, I attach, like, a Psychic to Cloak and, like, evolve it to Dragapult. Then I hit him for 200. Then he hits me for, like, 130 probably. Knocks me out, goes down to 1 prize. Then as long as I have fire energy, I just knock out and win. So I would have won that game. Yeah, I know, Wabbit. It's the translation feature. It makes you say what's up even though you meant what's happening. It's like automatically translating your messages with AI. Oh, well. Let's see if the game bugs more. But I would have won that game, so I'm going to count that as a win. Because I'm pretty sure I would have been able to continue making Dragapults. Because I was out of fire in deck, but I had, like, 2 Night Stretchers left. This is a bad opening hand. It does not like how the Wabbit speaks, no. Oh, we're going against Honchkrow. Bro, this is not good. This is not good. Wow. This is like... Ugh. I might have to, like, Mind Bend here. I mean, see, the conundrum is I need to get Dreepy, but... This feels so bad. Because I need to get Dreepy, but then there's no guarantee I get Decloak next turn because I have no draw supporter options. This is not good. It's not looking good right now. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, this is just genuinely awful. This is so bad. We're gonna have to, go for the Mind Bend here to at least apply some sort of pressure. Cause I got nothing. I got nothing here. I got nothing going on for me. Hopefully the Honchkrow has nothing going on for him either. Oh no, Petrol for Pokepad for Honchkrow. He just needs one Team Rocket supporter to knock me out. Because he's doing weakness. Does he not actually have the knockout? That'd be kind of crazy. He's having a think. He's having a think. Does he not have the... Attaching to the bench? Okay. And pass? Please pass. Please pass. Can we please top deck a useful card? Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Okay, can we draw like a Lily or something to get more Dreepies? Let's go! Let's go! Oh my goodness. If he bosses up Dracloak, we still like lose. But... should I Badoo here? He didn't play any pads. I think he's like low-key bricking. Maybe we should get Badoo. I think for sure I should get Badoo. And retreat off the Psychic. Because clearly whatever is going on for him, he doesn't like it. We'll Itchy Pollen. If he bosses up Dracloak, we still kind of just lose, though. But he's going to need, like, Energy, Giovanni, Honchkrow. And he didn't preemptively get Honchkrow. So that makes me assume that he doesn't have it. So we're going to Itchy Pollen him in case he, like, gets a draw supporter or something. Hopefully he gets Pad instead of the Crow. And then next turn, we can just Itchy Pollen for knockout. Instead of risking putting my only... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does that mean he has Honchkrow? Oh, no. Please don't have it. Please don't have it like that. He's deceiving me. Search your deck for a supporter card. Okay, so he's gonna have at least one supporter. Clearly, he doesn't have any supporters, though. So maybe my Dragapult is safe to start Phantom Diving. I mean, I could go back into Badoo, but he's grabbing Ariana? Let's recon. Unfair Stamp could really hit him where it hurts if he gets this knockout. But I have, like, no... I almost want to retreat into Badoo and Itchy Pollen for knockout. I almost want to do that. Because if my Dragapult goes down, I kind of lose. I don't know. I feel like I need to take the knockout, though. Just to, like, deprive him of energy and stuff. Doesn't matter where the bench damage goes. Feel like I need to evolve the Dragapult there. Feel like it's necessary. Just for protection purposes. And removing the energy from play. Because he still needs Honchkrow, energy, and 6 supporters. Okay, he has Honchkrow now. But I have Unfair Stamp. He's staring down an Unfair Stamp. So I could go back into Badoo and, like, try to rebuild. Okay, does he have the knockout, though? Roto Stick. Okay, a Roto Stick. Okay, it hits 1. So that's 1 extra supporter we know he has. Has he played Ariana? So we know he has Ariana in hand. So he has 2. Does he have 4 more? for the Rocket Feathers knockout? Surely we hope not. But even if not... Oh, okay, he's going to get a third. A Proton. Is he just going to take the turn off to Proton, or is he getting the knockout here? I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, he's playing the Proton, which to me suggests that he doesn't have the knockout. And he's just taking the turn off. Oh, he's going to Rocket's Factory. That makes sense. If he draws some supporters, that he can get the knockout. Okay, Porygon. Rocket Feathers. Okay. Sucks. But if I hadn't have evolved to Dragapult there, if I hadn't have evolved, if I did not evolve there, he had Giovanni, so he would have just killed the benched one. So I mean, I could Mind Bend for knockout here and then Unfair Stamp if I get a Psychic Energy. Okay. I mean, that would get me a Psychic Energy. That Night Stretcher would... Oh, shoot. I think I should have put down Fez. Crap, that's a mistake. I should have only put down one Dreepy. Definite misplay there. That could cost me the game, because now I have no draw power. And we're relying entirely on the top deck now. But, I do only have a one prize board state. But I think I should have put down Fez for sure. But at least we get the knockout. So he needs Energy, Honchkrow. He does only need one supporter to knock out Munkidori. And I guess if Munkidori goes down... Oh, I got Pokepad. Yeah, I guess if Munkidori goes down, I could just Fez then. But, like... We're hoping he has absolutely nothing here. I do have Pokepad to start seeing cards. He has... Oh, no. Stretcher gets him Honchkrow. Oh, no. Does he have the knockout? But if he gets the knockout, he'll be left with, like, 0 cards in hand. Does he have, like, Ariana to draw, like... Oh, Miracle Headset to draw so bad. So now he's going to get Ariana and draw 8 cards and then draw 2 more with... Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not a situation that one would do. Oh, he's archering? Instead of Ariana? We're archering? Do you really value the disruption that much? Huh. Surely Ariana would have been better. Definite misplay to leave myself with no, like, Pheasantipity to draw cards, I think. Because we're in a pretty terrible spot now. I'm gonna have to take the turn off to, like, Itchy Pollen. It feels so bad. We're just kind of hope if I only get one to cloak down. Okay, good. We're gonna get 2. And I am gonna choose to decline the Fez this time, because getting double Dracloak is important. The Unfair Stamp. I can't believe I Unfair Stamped him into his Ace spec. It's so bad. I could Lily here. And I feel like I need to Lily here to see energy and more draw. Okay, I mean, Pokepad gets me more draw with a 3rd Dracloak, but I mean, I have Crispin for next turn, I guess. Whichever Dracloak survives, I just promote it. Cutting out the Rockets Factory is good, I guess. Do I even do that now? I mean, might as well. Just Itchy Pollen. See, but it would have been good to get in energy. Oh, I don't know. How much does the Porygon do? It's like 20 damage, I think, for every rocket supporter on the... He instantly replaces it. Okay, cool. Unfortunate. I don't know if I should have put down that risky so preemptively. There's no way he whiffs, like, all the stuff for a KO here. I'm sure. And the next one, all he needs to do is knock out Dragapult to win. Ariana going out. I mean, that's why I got rid of the factory, but he just had another one. Kind of helped him, honestly, by helping him thin out his hand one more card. Not gonna lie. And if I don't disrupt, he almost definitely has game here. How many rocket supporters? 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, let me promote. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's only doing 240 with Porygon, I think, if that's how math works. How's the energy looking? He's gonna be down half of all of his energy. All right, let's get started with Crispin. I have to Crispin here. Pretty sure I just lose this game. I mean, I made that one mistake, but I don't think it would have mattered. I mean, we just kind of have to hope he doesn't have it. Which is never a good winning strategy. I mean, I guess Crushing Hammer. Kind of a useless card at this point. Oh, what? Okay. Sure. I guess it's a good thing I grabbed that. I wasn't even paying attention. I guess it's a good thing I grabbed that Night Stretcher. Did not realize that we had already gone through that many Dragapults. I mean, me stabbing him into A-Spec was unfortunate. Doesn't matter, I put the bench damage. We just have to hope he doesn't have it. And the next turn I could, like, judge, maybe. I definitely want to review this game. I think me losing this game is just unfortunate of me putting him into his A-Spec after Unfair Stamp. Like, I can't control that. I feel like I played that, like, probably the best I could. Giovanni? Okay. He definitely has it here. Roto Stick? Wait, surely you'd play the Roto Stick first. Surely you'd play the Roto Stick first before transceivering. That's incorrect sequencing. Does he not have it? Oh my goodness. Are we in this? So next turn, I guess I would have to, like, find Ultra Ball for Meowth for Judge. But it feels bad to put down Meowth. Okay, we're petraling. For another Roto Stick? Okay. Factory going first is the correct sequencing. And then we Roto Stick. Surely we whiff again? Does he not have it? Does he not have the knockout? Okay, Stretcher. For Murkrow. Oh my goodness. He doesn't have the knockout. Oh my goodness, I'm flabbergasted. It is necessary that we find Judge here to disrupt. Let's go. Let's go. Is there much else I can do? Not really. I mean, like, I guess I could attach a fire. Doesn't hurt. And then we judge. But there's no way he, like, bricks, though. Because he has so few... His deck is so thinned out at this point. So it's just a matter of time until he wins. Just a matter of time until he eventually gets it. But the judge is gonna set him back for sure. Maybe I should have attached Dark to that monkey I had in my hand, just in case he swings into me for not KO. But that's also why I was thinking about getting... If he swings into me not for not KO, I can make another Dragapult. How many Giovannis are we down? Just 2. Okay, Ariana. Surely we have game here. Surely we have game. The whole deck has almost just been drawn. Surely we have game in hand. Like what's going on? Like, how do we not have game? I'm so confused. Torment? What are we... What? So he's gonna hit me for 30 and choose an attack, and I can't use that attack next turn. I mean, I assume he's choosing Phantom Dive, right? Yeah, so I can't Phantom Dive next turn. But, like, I'm just gonna Mind Bend if I have Crispins left. I might have Crispins left. I don't know what has happened to make him not have game. Crushing Hammer, Boss's Orders. I would really like to get Dark Energy at this point, because 60, 120, 180, 60, 120, 180, 240, 300. So now he only needs 5 Rocket Supporters to knock me out. So I really need to get Dark Energy here, because then that makes him go back up to needing to have 6 to knock me out. And then yeah, so we just bench Monkey. We need to thin a whole lot. To guarantee that we get this Dark Energy, last Dark that's in deck. Doesn't really matter what the Crushing Hammer hits. Cool. Doesn't really matter, though. Let me Ultra Ball, leaving ourselves with just Lilies for 6. I mean, it'd be kind of stupid to put down a 2-prize liability, because that defeats the purpose of the thinning that I'm doing. Cool, we get there. So yeah, Dark on there. Then I would have liked to, like, had a Crispin so that I can attack with Monkey and force him to have Giovanni in addition to all the supporters he needs. But this is okay. Do I want a Phantom Dive for knockout here? Wait. Maybe I don't want a Phantom Dive for knockout. How many Rocket Supporters are discarded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, so he's only hitting for 280, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he's hitting 280 if I am reading Porygon, right? Rockets, Porygon 2. Does 20... Hold on. Does 20 damage to every Rocket Supporter in their discard. But there's no way I'm gonna, like, have game. So I just need to... Oh, I can't Phantom Dive! Oh, snap. I just remembered that. That's probably fine. We can Jet Headbutt. We'll have game next turn anyway. We'll have game next turn anyway. Maybe that's good. Maybe I'm doing this correctly. Because clearly he doesn't have the supporters in deck to make the knockout. Clearly he doesn't have supporter. This is more interesting than I thought the Honchko game would have been. Because next turn I can Risky Ruins Monkadori. But if he has another Rockets Factory, I'm screwed. I'm screwed big time. Yeah, I forgot that I couldn't Phantom Dive. But maybe he wanted me to Phantom Dive. Because maybe he wants to attack with Team Rocket's Porygon, too. But I'm out of Risky now. So maybe I should have benched that Meowth. But then that just means he needs Giovanni. So, like... feel like somewhere along the line I've made a mistake. I feel like this... Okay, so he's hitting Knockout now with Team Rocket's Porygon. Yeah, he's hitting Knockout. So clearly his plan was for me to Phantom Dive. So then why torment my Phantom Dive? I don't know. If he bumps my Rockets, though, I kind of lose. If he bumps my... Wait, but now I just Phantom Dive. Does he have a way to switch? Oh, I should not have evolved that Dragapult. Because that led him Giovanni to switch. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I should not have evolved that Dragapult. Okay. That was a very interesting... I'm going to need to review that game. Wow. I feel like that was a winnable game. So I feel like I should not have committed the Risky yet. And I should not... But I was doing it to Thin. Because I needed to see Dark there. But maybe Dark wasn't, like, extremely important that turn. Probably was not extremely important that turn. I mean, it was important, but not like I lose the game if I don't get it important, maybe. So I think evolving that because I could have played around Giovanni, because Giovanni is what lets him switch into Porygon. But if he Giovanni's, that means he has to switch my active. But if the only options in my active are the only options in my bench are single prizers, then he's forced to bring up a single prizer and not win. So I feel like that was a game I totally could have won if I played better. Let me review the stream. Yeah, I feel like I'm not playing well today. I feel like I'm not playing well. So let's review that game, because that was way more interesting than I thought a Honchko game would have been. Man, that was like it's a long game. Yeah, I am not playing well today. We're playing really bad. We're making all sorts of mistakes. Okay, let's see. So I had to start Monkadori. So my start was unfortunate. This is a matchup I should be winning, but my start was unfortunate. I chose to discard those. That's probably reasonable. Yeah, I mean, I really did all I could. And then I had to Mind Bend there. I mean, I'm surprised the game got as far as it did, because that was just a terrible start for me. And then I think I top decked Dracloak, and then I got Poffin off the Dracloak. But I chose to Itchy because he whiffed getting out Honchkrow. I think that was a correct decision. So I'm playing it correctly up to this point. And then he is able to... No, he misses KO on my Dracloak, and he has to pass the turn. So then... Oh, so then I reach the first decision of the game, which is, do I evolve to Dragapult or not? And I think evolving to Dragapult is correct there, because it protects the energy. The energy is, I mean, the fact that it's a Dracloak is good to draw cards, but also that energy investment, it's fully powered up. So evolving to Dragapult sucks that it gives him 2 prizes if he knocks it out, but it's worth it to protect, Because this is like my whole world right here. If this goes down, my entire board state is just steamy dookie. So it's important to protect my attacker by evolving and giving it more health. It sucks if it gives up an extra prize if he does get the knockout, but if he gets the knockout, I'm losing anyway, or most likely losing anyway. So I think evolving to Dragapult was correct there, and then Phantom Diving to take away the energy, force him to have another energy in that hand. If I had Crushing Hammer, maybe I could have, like, forced him to have Giovanni. Maybe I didn't have to Phantom Dive there, but, like, if I'm not Phantom Diving, like, what am I doing? So then he knocks me out. He gets there. He gets there, unfortunately. And so I stamp him, and then I think maybe I should have gotten... I mean, definitely, 100% should have left a bench space open for either Fez or Meowth. Because currently I have no draw support available. It was just lucky that I think I top decked like Dracloak or something. So that was definitely a mistake, but I did not get punished for that mistake. Because it did not end up mattering, but that was definitely a mistake over benching there. Because I could have I could have just like drawn past. But if I had left the bench space open, if my top deck wasn't useful, I could always just Meow for Lily. But I mind bent, which I think is good. Forces him to have supporter, energy, and Honchko to get the knockout. And all that work, and he still only gets one prize. So he's very likely to brick here. But then, of course, we know he gets Honchko plus Miracle Headset off the unfair stamp. So that's really unfortunate for me. That's just unlucky. But then I got Dracloak. It was either the top deck or, like, I don't remember how I got Dracloak, but then I managed to, like, high roll into triple Dracloak, and then I think I just Itchy Pollened him. And, like, this is, like, a completely losing board state. Like, I was never going to win this unless I hope he whiffs. And so I managed to go up to Dragapult this turn, and I was like, well, I just have to hope he whiffs. And then he does end up whiffing somehow. I don't know how. Things went wrong for him this far that he whiffed knockout, but I was like, well, you whiffed knockout. Well, start all over. I'm going to judge you. Definitely correct there to judge. And I Phantom Dive, go down to 2 prizes, and then miraculously, he whiffs again and just has to torment me for 30, meaning I can't Phantom Dive next turn. And so I'm like, okay, because now I'm at 290, and Rocket Feathers does 60 damage for every Rocket supporter in their hand. So I'm like, okay, 60, 120, 180, 240, 300. So now he only needs 5. But if I had the full 320 health, he would need 6. So I'm thinking maybe the reason why he whiffed is because he only has 5 Rocket supporters in deck. So that's why he has to soften me up by tormenting. So I was like, I need to get Dark Energy here. I was like, I need to get Dark Energy. And I accidentally made the right decision by Jet Headbutting. I accidentally made the correct choice. But I think, what's up, Declan? I'm reviewing this game. Clearly, clearly what happened is that he ran out of Rocket supporters in deck, and so he had to, like, do a Porygon play to win the game. And I ended up getting heads on a Crushing Hammer to get rid of the Rocket's energy. And there was no Rocket's energy on the benched Porygons to go into Porygon 2. And he has to use Ignition energy as well. So he can't attach 2 energy in a turn. So because I flipped heads and got rid of that energy, it meant that he has no way to get the Murkrow out of the active. I should not have Adrenaline that 30 damage onto the bench. That was a mistake. I should not have done that. But the correct play would have been because the energy went off of the Murkrow. So let me speed it up a little bit. Okay. Crushing Hammer got played. It was heads. So from this board state, this is a winning board state for me, but I messed it up. But it is a hard board state. So like, I never have seen anything like this before. But to know for the future, he is unable to win by attacking me with Honchko because he doesn't have enough Rocket supporters left in deck. So, oh, but I don't know. Maybe I should have Adrena Brain that damage. I don't think I had any basic Pokemon in deck left to put on my bench. Did I? I'm going back and forth. Oh, I could have. I put that monkey down. I should have put Risky Ruins down first. That was okay. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I should have done, for sure. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Double. Okay, let me go back to the board state. Let me show you how I would have won. So if we come back to here. So my mistakes were, number one, I should not have evolved to Dragapult there. That was a mistake. And I'll tell you why. And then I should have put Risky Ruins down first before putting down Monkey. That way 20 damage would have gone onto the Monkey. Okay, so how I win this board state is clearly he does not have 6 Rocket supporters in deck. Maybe he has like 5. So that's why I need to get that 30 damage off there to force him to have 6, which he doesn't have. So, here, let's speed this up. Back up to where I have Dark on Monkey. Okay, so imagine there's 20... Oh my gosh, back up. Okay, so imagine that there is 20 damage on that Monkey. Okay, so what I should have done... here, because his only way to win is with Porygon, and since I hit heads on the Crushing Hammer, he has no energy on his Murkrow to retreat, and he can't KO me with Honchkrow. Okay, we've established that. So, what I should have done, maybe, perhaps, is the winning play would have been Adrenaline 30 off Dragapult, and it could have gone anywhere on the bench. It doesn't matter. And then I Jet Headbutt. So that way, my Dragapult's fully healed, but since in this alternate timeline, I put Risky first and then benched Monkey, so the Monkey has 20 on it. So now there is 70 damage on Murkrow from Jet Headbutt. So then, and then imagine this isn't a Dracloak. So, or imagine this isn't a Dragapult, it's a Dracloak. So he has no way to win the game with Porygon there because he has to get Murkrow out of the active, but he can't attach 2 energies in one turn to attach Retreat and then attach to Porygon and attack. So his only way to get Murkrow out of the active and get an attack off with Porygon would be Team Rocket's Giovanni. And Rocket's Giovanni says you can switch your Team Rocket's Pokemon with another Team Rocket, so that's the switching effect. And then if you do, you have to switch one of your opponent's Pokemon to the active. Well, now I'm thinking. But anyway, because I had this Dragapult on the bench, it meant that he could switch and then switch up my other Dragapult to the active. But if I had all single prizers on the bench and a 2-prizer in the active, he could get the switching effect off Giovanni, but he'd have to bring up one of the bench Pokemon. And if he only had single prize Pokemon to pick from, then he can't take the 2 prizes to win the game. With Porygon. So he could at most take 1 prize. And then I'm thinking, on my next turn, then, since there's 20 damage on the Munkidori, I just Adrenabrain that 20 onto the Murkrow, which has 10 HP left, knock it out, and then I just Phantom Dive whatever is in the active spot. So that's what I was thinking. But he would have ways to play around that, because, No, maybe. Did I have did I have another monkey left in the deck and a dark energy? Because he could have used Porygon did the thing. Like, if this was your cloak. Played Giovanni. Got Porygon 2 here. What if he brought up my monkey that has the 20 damage on it, and then places the Rocket's Factory, knocks out my monkey, and goes down to 1 prize? Then I'm out of Risky Ruins and Monkey Dories, and so maybe the Risky Ruins never should have gone down at all yet. But I was playing it with the intention to thin, to find dark. Oh, so this is a tricky board state. And so then if he does the thing, but instead of bringing up Dragapult to win, he brings up Munkidori and knocks out my Munkidori, that prevents me from taking the 2 prizes that turn that I need to win. Because, then I can't Adrenabrain 10 damage onto the Murkrow with 10 damage left to get 1 prize, and Phantom Dive, whatever he puts up, to take the other prize. I don't know what was in deck at this point. Oh, okay, good. We get to see what's in deck. So if he does the play, yeah, I would not have been able to reestablish Monkey. So I think I would have lost this anyway. I could have played... Okay. So after a thorough analysis, I would have lost anyway. But I could have played it better. But I would have lost anyway. So I was never going to win this. Because he just does the same play of bringing up Giovanni to switch out the Porygon. But then instead of bringing up the bench Dragapult to win the game, he just brings up Munkidori, goes down to 1 prize, and then I have no way to take 2 prizes in 1 turn. So as long as he has another Porygon too, just puts up that one and wins. I mean, theoretically, he could have been out of energy at that point, but, like, unlikely. Super unlikely. Because he would be down to 1 prize. So I don't think I was ever winning that game. Yeah, that was never going to be a win, but I still could have played better. But it wasn't going to ever be a win for me. Okay, that was a good game to analyze. That was a good one, for sure. So I don't think that ever would have been a win. I was never going to win that game. I mean, it's impressive that I got as far as I did with the terrible start, and then him getting unfair stamped into his ace spec. To then draw 10 cards. Insane. But then he like ran out of steam. And I kind of had a chance, but I was never going to win that. Because he would have just done a different play, which wouldn't have won him the game that turn, but would have won him the game eventually. All right, let's play some more Pokemon. Let's play better. I feel like I've been making, like, oh my gosh. 3 energy, 5 energy in the opening hand is crazy. Oh my gosh, okay. This is a hand that leaves some things to be desired. For sure. This hand is so bad, but I've not been playing well today. Like that game where he attacked me with Dipplin, and then I put up my cloak with my energy, thinking that was the end of the turn, and then he just did the second attack. I just completely goofed there. Like that wasn't even like a ooh, my tactic should have been different. It was just like a complete like didn't even just my mind slipped. But then, like, in that Honchko game, it wasn't like a mind slip. It was more like a tactic that I could have gone down that would have been better. And so the mind goofs are funny, but I need to focus on, like, the tactics and stuff. This opening hand is terrible. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we can at least get Monkey Dark and then Itchy Pollen. And then I have boss's orders to like bring back a monkey or something, or a Dreepy, because he's gonna need to attach retreat to get into his Badoo. This is so bad. If I lose this, it's probably not gonna end up being my fault. Is he just gonna mind bend me? Wait, please mind bend me. That'd be so good, because then I can flip the script. Please mind bend for knockout. Please. No, he needs to inflict the item lock because he knows my hand is bad. Wait, but why are we attaching the fire there? Did we prize all the dark energy? Is that why we're attaching fire? Huh? What? Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. Oh, we're bailed out by the top deck. We have been bailed out by the top deck. Let's go. Okay, now can we draw like a good card? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, this is still not a winning board state by any stretch of the word, but so if I take 10 off my Badoo, he goes to 30, then he can hit me for 10. So I go down to 20, and then if he Adrena Brains one more, I go down to 10 left. So I need to Adrena Brain this 10 damage, like, anywhere but the active Badoo, because he can only Adrena Brain in chunks of 10. And then I do want to, like, maybe I should have put the 10 there, and then boss up Dreepy. But I don't hate swinging into his Badoo. I mean, I kind of hate it. Yeah, okay. I think I've already misplayed. I think 10 should have gone on to Dracloak, and then I should have bossed up Dreepy and Itchy Pollen the Dreepy. Because that forces him to attach retreat, because he can't go into Candy Dragapult. Because I could boss up Dracloak, but then he could get Crispin and start attacking. But I guess he could do that anyway. Yeah, I think I've already misplayed. I think the Adrena Brain damage, but if he Itchy Pollens into me now, then I don't know. So much things to think about. I think bringing up the Dreepy would have been best. For sure. Is it gonna matter that much? I don't know. It's like a tiny thing. Maybe I could have done better. And then if he puts the 10 anywhere, like if he puts it on the Dreepy, yeah, it's smart to put there. If I get double monkey, I can win the Badoo war and knock out his Badoo with my Badoo. He definitely has the superior board state here, though. Can we please get like a Monkidori? That'd be so good. Lily's Determination. It's not really what I want. But I feel like I got to. Would love to Itchy Pollen for knockout. Sure thing. We'll evolve there. I could mind bend his... No, I need to get my energy attachments. Dracloak, I guess. I mean, I could, like, Jet Headbutt for knockout, but surely that's not good. Because I don't want to have my Dragapult active. I think I just Adrena Brain... Am I okay if my Badoo dies this turn? I would need to find boss to make it hurt. Crap, this is already so interesting. I think I Adrena Brain 10 onto there. And then I Itchy Pollen. But I could have taken 10 off my Dracloak. Because now if he gets Risky Ruins and bench, he can knock out my Dracloak. And I did consider that. Maybe I should have been more okay with the Badoo dying. But if he Itchy Pollens me for knockout, then I'm going to need to find, like, boss if I want to make it hurt on his... This will have to be an analyzing thing. This will have to be a come back and analyze it thing. Because if he gets Risky Ruins now, he can knock out my bench to cloak with Phantom Dive. And that would be extremely painful. This is a very good one. This is a good game. So if I had taken 10 off my Dracloak instead of off the Badoo, then my Badoo guaranteed would have died next turn because it still has 10 on it. And so then all he has to do is Adrenabrain 10 and then Itchy Pollen for knockout. But I feel like I'm okay with that. It means I can't stamp or use items and stuff, but I would need to find a boss to do the ideal play. The ideal play being Phantom Dive. But also, I have Risky Ruins in hand, so I could have been the one to do the Risky Ruins play of bench something, takes 20 on there. I think the 10 should have gone off the Dracloak, for sure. I think I was okay with getting Itchy Pollen for knockout. I don't know. Looks like he doesn't have it. But also, like, me Itchy Pollening him. I mean, it's very unlikely that he's going to even get a Pokemon to put on the bench. If he even has Risky Ruins. He's having a think. Yeah, so if I get boss's orders this turn, I could be in a really good spot. Oh, I do have guaranteed boss in hand with Meowth if I really want to put it down. Because if I put... Yeah, I think it's worth putting Meowth down for that. Oh, he's going to judge me. Shoot. Okay. Sure thing. Wow. That's, like, good, though. Because all I'm missing now is a Psychic Energy. And I can still do the same play, but without having to put, what's his name in play? This is a good game, folks. This is peak Pokemon right here. Rocket's Watchtower, interesting. So that makes me think this is like Poltnor or something. Oh my gosh, we have Psychic Energy. So all I need to do, I can get the first hit onto Dragapult and knock out a Dracloak. That is a baller play. The problem is he might be able to, if he gets a bench Pokemon, he can respond by also taking out my only Dracloak, but then I take out his only Dragapult. Okay, hold on, Recon. The Unfair Stamp is so good. So the sequence is Risky Ruins, bench, Dunsparce, attach Psychic, retreat into Dragapult, boss up Dragapult, Adrenabrain 20 off of Dunsparce onto his Dracloak, get the first Phantom Dive in, and put all 6 on his only Dracloak, leaving him with 0 draw. I'm in a very good spot here. What's up, fan of donuts? Man, he judged me into, like, everything. Like, he judged me into, like, the hopes and dreams. Now, he is able to knock out my only Dracloak here. But I feel like I'm okay with that. Because, like, I'm about to take away all the Dragapults. There's gonna be no Dragapults. Is he putting down Meowth? I assume that's what we're doing. Meowth for like Lily or something. Because obviously all he has to do is Adrenabrain 30 onto like Dracloak. And then Phantom Dive and put all the damage on the Dracloak for knockout. You're still live? I mean, I guess. I've only been streaming for like 2 hours. It hasn't even been 2 hours. So we're in a very good spot here. He could get like several Dreepies down, but I might even be able to deal with several Dreepies. Because 2 Dreepies, assuming they take Risky Ruins damage, would be at a combined... Okay, they're not going to take Risky Ruins damage. Man! Okay. So that I combined 140, yeah, I can't deal with 2 Dreepies. We're going to hope he doesn't have like rare can. Oh, he whiffs the Poffin? Did he prize double Dreepy? Oh my gosh. We're just going to win this game then. There's no way I can lose. It's impossible to lose at this point. If he prized double Dreepy. Unless he just has it in hand and he's thinning. He must have it in hand. No way he prized... He's grabbing Dracloak, so surely he has Dreepies in hand. But he has to know, if he doesn't put down double Dreepy, then I'm just going to snipe the Dreepy on the bench that he puts down. So that's why I'm in a commanding spot. Ah, so he's putting down Duskull, so he's going to be like, you better watch yourself, buddy. So theoretically, he could Candy Dusknoir here and take out my Dragapult. But not if I double Adrenabrain. Not if I double Adrenabrain. I'd be fine in that scenario. My summer. Well, it's the last summer. There is no more summer. There is no more. It's not really a break. It's the forever break. I mean, I'm going to the North American International Championships, which is what I'm. Okay, let me think. So I knock out his only Dragapult. I need to knock out the Dreepy for sure. Wait, can I win here? I don't think I can win here. No. So if I Phantom Dive, that knocks out. I have to knock out his only Dreepy. If I take 30 off, that puts him at 170. Meaning if he gets Dusknoir, that's 300, and then an Adrenabrain would be... so if he gets Candy Dusknoir plus Adrenabrain, which he has Adrenabrain. So if he gets Candy Dusknoir, he can still knock out... did I prize my other monkey? Crap, I prized my other monkey. That's not good. That does not bode well. So if he gets Candy Dusknoir, he could, like, really mess with me here. But I think I need to be more scared of Candy Dragapult than Candy Dusknoir. Yeah, so okay. So I cannot prevent... Because I was thinking if I can get double monkey established. And if I get double monkey established, then... I can stamp him, though. But I was thinking if I get double monkey established... Then I heal myself down to 140. Then even if he monkeys back to 170 and Curse Blasts for 130, that's only 300. That's 20 damage short. But since I'm only monkeying once, I go down to 170. He monkeys that 2 there to go back up to 180, 190. And then 130 from Curse Blast would knock out my only Dragapult in play. Unfortunately. We're just going to hope he doesn't have it, though. We're going to unfair stamp him. And we're going to hope that he does not have it off of 2 cards. Which it is super unlikely that he would have it off of 2 cards. And in case he goes back to Itchy Pollening, I need to get you... And we'll put all 30 on Dreepy. We'll knock out his Dragapult. We'll just put it all in Dreepy. Wait, but if he does the Cursed Blast play, then all I have to do is Monkadori 30 damage. onto his Badoo to win, or just like Mind Bend and boss the Badoo and Mind Bend, because Dust nor Course Blast would give me a prize. So there's a high world where I still win this. Yeah, cool. What's Meowth EX do? So it has the Last Ditch Catch ability. So it's like Luminion V if you've been playing for a while, or Tapu Lele GX or Jirachi or any of those. When you play it down from your hand onto your bench, you can search your deck for a supporter and put it in your hand. See, I think the only thing I would have done differently in that game, I think I played it pretty perfect, except the only thing I would have done differently was at the start, maybe Adrenabraining off the Dracloak instead of Adrenabraining off my Badoo. Definitely would have been better. Let me go look back at the board state, though. Eldegoss V. That's back before my time. Yeah, let me look back at the board state. Because I think that's the only thing I would have done differently is Adrenabraining not off the Badoo, but off the Dracloak to prevent him from doing a play where he wipes out my bench Dracloak, which ended up being me who got to do that play. So let me pull up the board state. I think this was the turn. Well, no, he's doing his turn here. So I think I back up one where it's my turn. Yeah. Okay. So you want to do a friendly? Nah. Maybe later. Well, actually, it is kind of late. Sure, we can play one friendly game. Let me analyze this board state, though. Well, you have to... Well, the thing with a friendly is you can see my hand, and you're going to listen to the stream, so maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't, because you're going to stream snipe me. But anyway, so it's Luminion V, yes. Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, here I chose to Adrenabrain 10 off my Badoo when I think I should have Adrenabrained off, especially since I put Risky, why did I put Risky Ruins in play? I don't remember why I put Risky Ruins in play. Okay, so this wasn't the turn then. Oh, wait, I was thinking he could put Risky Ruins in play. But he wasn't even playing Risky Ruins, as we found out. But this is before I knew that. He was on Poltnor, and Poltnor doesn't play Risky Ruins. I mean, sometimes it does, but it looks like he was on, like, double Watchtower. I was thinking he could put Risky down. So this was the turn, and I was thinking he could put Risky down. So theoretically, if I Adrenabrain 10 off my Badoo and leave 10 on my Dracloak, then if he gets Risky Ruins in play, then he can bench a Pokemon. It'll take 20 damage from Risky Ruins. He can Adrenabrain that 20 onto my Dracloak to put it at 30. Then he can get Psychic, Dragapult, and then like the ultimate wombo combo would be bossing my own Dragapult, putting 200 into it, and all 60 onto the bench Dracloak, which now that it had 30 on it, 30 and 60 is 90. That would be a knockout. I would only have a heavily damaged Dragapult in play, nothing else to work with. That would be very devastating. So if he had all those pieces, which I ended up being able to do the same thing against him because he wasn't able to do it. So the same thing I was scared of him doing to me, I was able to do to him. But so I think for that reason, because I didn't know what I was going against, I definitely should have taken. But since we now know he doesn't play any Risky Ruins, it was definitely right to take off Badoo. So then, if I leave that 10 on Badoo, then what he is able to do is knock my Badoo out with his own Badoo, which it feels bad, but my hand was good, so I wasn't really super worried, because I had Dragapult, I had Psychic. The only piece I was missing was Boss, but I had Meowth in hand to search out that Boss. So, if he just knocked out my Badoo with his Badoo, because since there's 10 on it, I Itchy Pollen him for 10. He Adrenabrains 10 damage onto my Badoo, for 20. Then I guess theoretically he could have taken the 10 off his own Dracloak, which is probably a misplay for him. He probably should have done that. Well, definitely should have done that. But then there'd be 20 damage on my Badoo, 10 damage left. Then he Itchy Pollens for knockout. So yeah. Very complicated board state, but I definitely should have taken the tin off the Dre cloak. Because I didn't know if he played risky or not. But if I knew that he didn't play risky, then taking tin off Badu. It's crazy how one stadium card changes where you would think, oh, it's just tin damage, it doesn't matter. But one stadium card influences where tin damage should be taken off of, which ended up impacting the entire game. So, crazy board state there. Yeah. I mean, sure, let's play if you promise to not stream snipe me. I mean, if you do stream snipe me, though, that just means you know what my thought process is, because I'm going to be saying my thought process, and that means you know what my hand is. Go ladder 1 game? Oh, do you have to do something? Okay. It's very interesting board state. So that's the only thing I would have changed there. Never mind you lost. Oh. Okay. Then let's play a game. I don't know what your username is. Drop the username. Drop that username. Drop that user. Oh, I have some things to collect. Just this. Drop that user. And I assume you're going to be on, well, I guess, Dragapult Dustnor would be an interesting matchup. Oh, Scrub Lord YT. Let's go, Scrub Lord. And then there you are. Alright, we'll see if he stream snipes me. If he does a crazy play, then we'll know. If he does a crazy play based off something that he couldn't have known, then we'll know. Alright, I give the benefit, though, of the doubt. Scrub Lord YT, who is a woman in Pokemon TCG Live. My op will go first. Yeah, that makes sense. So I believe he's on Poltnor. This is a fine hand. We gotta Badoo him. We gotta get that itchy pollen. Oh, what? He's on Alakazam. Okay. Well, that's news to me. Poffering for 2 Abras is interesting. Does that mean he doesn't have the telepathic psychic energy to get the Abras? Because normally I would have thought, like, pad for... No Dudunsparce. Does he not even... He must not play Dudunsparce. I don't know. We need to guarantee ourselves 1 Dreepy. But wait, no. He does have... Because he just Pokepadded for a Dudunsparce. But why would he get Dudunsparce a Pokepad and not, like, an evolution? Huh. I don't know. Fire Energy. Lily. Those are acceptable cards, I guess. The debate as old as time is, do I get 2nd Dracloak or do I get 3rd Dreepy? I mean, it depends on how confident... I mean, he's not going to get an attack off this turn, so I think I need to get 2nd Dracloak to be safe. Because he's not going to be able... Because he's not going to be able to candy because I'm itchy pollening, so he's not going to be able to... So at least this guarantees, because theoretically I could not get... I don't know. I think this is right. I don't know. Let me think. If I got third Dreepy, then I'd only get one Dracloak, but it's not like he'd be able to boss KO it. So it would guaranteed go into Dragapult. But then if I didn't draw a second Dracloak, then I don't know. He's gonna Super Psybolt me here. There's the Telepathic Psychic. Hilda going out. Enriching Energy. Nice. Lucky Helmet. Nighttime Mine! Oh, it's this flavor of Dragapult. Okay, so he Super Psybolts me for the knockout. Little does he know I have Stamp. And with no draw power on board, besides, like, evolving the Abras, it's going to be hard for him to do much. So I could just Dragon Headbutt for the knockout here, which might be the right play. Because I don't have candy, so I can't go into Dragapult yet. But I hate activating his Lucky Helmet. He didn't really need to put down Nighttime Mine yet, because I don't play candy. So he doesn't need to worry about is it okay with you if I go to sleep? Yeah, I mean, do whatever you gotta do. So I do get to knock out the Kadabra here. And hopefully he just, like, completely bricks after this. That's the hope and dream. But he does get a draw, too, after I proc the... So, do I even take the knockout, then? Sure, no, surely I take the knockout. So then I Dragon Headbutt. So he gets to draw 4 plus a top deck that's 5 cards. So he probably has a way to get Alakazam off of that. But hopefully maybe not a full bench, and I can start, like, going from there. So I think this is correct. Dragon Headbutt. But I hate giving him extra cards. But if he gets Alakazam, he'll definitely be able to deal with this Dracloak. But then I can go into Dragapult. Yeah, there's he just has it. But if he doesn't get many more binged Pokemon down, he could start to struggle. I don't know if it was right to attack there, and there's a Dunsparce finally. And a Kadabra going out. He needs to get more binged Pokemon though, because I can begin okay. I can start to board wipe. But he only gets Dunsparces now. Okay, he's Dawning. I wonder if he plays... The reason why I stamped so early was, number one, because he didn't have any draw power. But also because... what's up, Erica? Fez going down. The reason I stamped... But wait a second. He only has 2... Alakazam lines. So, all I need do... Handheld fan! Oh, no. We don't like that. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with it. But we can just wipe out the whole Alakazam line off the map right now. Because I just get Dragapult, I Phantom Dive, I get Munkidori to put 20 with Risky Ruins, and then 60. Yeah, we're chilling here. We are chilling. I just top deck the monkey too. That's awesome. So I just need to make sure I actually have that energy in my deck. Yeah, Psychic Dark. Sounds like a plan. Bench. Bench. Crispin. Psychic Dark. Dark to hand. Effective Crispin attaches this Psychic. Dark Energy on the monkey. And then worst comes to worst, I can... Interesting. I guess I'll take the Crispin. Worst comes to worst, I can Ultra Ball for this Dragapult if I don't just draw into it. Okay. It's fine. And now the whole Alakazam line is just wiped off the map. Who do I take 20 off of? I guess I'll take 20 off of the Dunsparce because it's most likely to go away next. And we Phantom Dive, and we put all 6 on that Kadabra. He does get to move in energy wherever he wants, though, and that is super annoying. Like, it would make most sense probably to move Fire to Monkey or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Because, like, Fire to my Dracloak, I could attack with it. Fire to Dunsparce, I can, just run away draw and put it back in my hand. So now he's gonna need to, like, start rebuilding the Alakazam line. But with 3 Abras already discarded, this is gonna be a tough task. And how he's gonna prevent me... Okay, he's gonna boss my Monkey. But I have free retreat on my Monkey. You should boss... It probably should have been Dracloak to boss. Because that forces me to Crispin. Now, I do have Crispin. But I don't even know if I have the energy in deck. I think I prized a Fire, so I think I'm out of Fire, actually. That's actually concerning. Somewhat. Yeah, Nighttime Mine going down. Pokepad. Dunsparce. He's drawn a lot of cards, so if he gets like another Night Stretcher, but I mean, I have the Stadium Bump and I have Crispin. I could win next turn actually if I get energy. If I find a way to get, so I need Night Stretcher actually because I'm out of Fire energy. I believe I prized a Fire. So if I get Night Stretcher, then I boss Fez, put 10 on it, Phantom Dive, and then put 30 on PngTuber. Okay, he gets Night Stretcher. That's nice. It's a nice pickup. And he has to pass. Crushing Hammer. If I get Stretcher, I win. If I don't, I probably still win. But a little slower. Oh, I do have Fire in deck. Okay, then. Hold on. Wait, so then I just win. Because yeah, okay, I just win here. I did not know I had Fire in deck. That's news to me. I must have got it off the prizes, or maybe I just was blind. Because I just take 3 prizes here. Yeah. Let's go! That was a pretty easy win. Takes us to 6 wins. Maybe I'm playing a little bit better now that I got warmed up. I was playing so bad at the start of the stream. GG indeed. Okay, now I'm gonna play a ladder game. Yeah, that was I've played against that type of Alakazam. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's that good. It's like the control Alakazam with like the Dene and Handheld Fan and Nighttime Mine. They try to like screw you over by messing with your energy. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like... I guess it could be good to deal with like Mist Energy. If they put Mist Energy on their attacker and then hit you, you gotta move the Mist Energy off to someone else. But I don't know, not playing Battle Cage. I feel like Nighttime Mine isn't that big of a deal. I feel like Battle Cage is more annoying to me than Nighttime Mine is. But Ladder is like, oh no! We're starting, yeah. A ladder is like you're playing randoms on the competitive. It's called ladder because, like, you climb up the ladder by getting more points or something like that. Starting Meowth is really bad. Maybe I'll be able to claw my way to a win here, despite these circumstances. No preemptive pad for Dracloak. Makes me want to go into the Itchy Pollen. But it's more important to get my Dreepies out first. And then we can go into Itchy Pollen if I draw into it as a luxury item. Okay. Did I have Hammer in that hand that I just lilied away? I should have played that Hammer. That was a complete goof. I should have played that Hammer. I need a preemptive pad for a Cloak. It's too risky to go into Badoo. Even though I really want to end turn. I need draw. Yeah, so Badooing there would have prevented him from using that Ultra Ball. But he had Lily anyway. Felt like it was really important because if I had like a Lily in hand, then I would have gone into the Badoo. He gets double Dracloak. This game's not looking very good for me. I definitely should have played that Crushing Hammer. That was just a complete mistake. I didn't even see it in my hand. Definitely should have played that. Okay, Dracloak off the top feels very good. There's Badoo. I don't know if it's very much worthwhile at this stage. Oh no! I had Dragapult in hand. I should have gotten Monkey. Man, I'm so dumb sometimes. Is Badooing worth? I mean, he has so much draw power. But we don't know if he has Dragapult guaranteed. I don't want to leave the Meowth active. I mean, I don't hate going into Badoo here. Do I play boss? Because I feel like he's just going to Phantom Dive me. Do I play this boss? I feel like I should. And then we'll just bring up, like, you, maybe? But I want to take a Dracloak. We'll take up you. I should have taken that Monkey. That could be relevant later. That could genuinely, like, end up being relevant if I miss Monkey when I need it. Okay, that's what I was afraid of, bringing up the Dracloak, but... No, he would have had that anyway, because he just would attach to Dreepy. Maybe I should have brought up the Dreepy, not sure. Man, all the fire energy going out, though. Triple Dracloak going out. I mean, I like Itchy Pollening here. I mean, I hate putting Badoo on my board, but feels necessary. Just want to have Meowth in the active. Phantom Dive 30-30. The ideal play here would be Crispin. Would be Crispin and then Monkey. So I can Phantom Dive and then take out that bench dude. There's Crispin. So look, I don't have Monkey. So I'll grab Psychic Dark. Dark to hand. Effective Crispin. Now watch me with Monkey. I mean, we're shuffling the deck, so it's no longer at the bottom, but me not getting that Monkey is looking... Okay, good. We're never punished! Never punished! We're never punished. Never punished for my egregious mistakes. Never punished. And that was the only Monkey in deck anyway. Yeah. Because it would have been correct to grab Dragapult there, but I already had Dragapult in hand. Do I go ahead and evolve this other one to protect it? I feel like I should. Because all he needs now is Dark Energy. I feel like it's right. I mean, I could get, like, disrupted, but, like, I don't really care. Because I have no draw power now, but I feel like it's more important to protect. Because I don't want to just be left with one heavily damaged Dragapult. He protect! He attack! But most importantly, he... I don't know. But, I mean, I'm still kind of punished for turning down that Munkidori when I had Dragapult in hand. Because the Pokepad that I got off of Recon... Oh, no. Bruh. The Pokepad I got off of Recon could have been used for a Dunsparce, which would have given me draw power. Oh my gosh, another one? Are we serious? Double heads? Must be nice. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so if I get disrupted, I'm still kind of I'm still kind of punished here. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, because that could have been a Dunsparce right there. And then he is still able to, if he gets Dark Energy, knock out the Dunsparce. So we're actually still getting punished for that decision. Yeah, we are being punished. But also, yeah, we're getting punished for sure. Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate that he flipped double heads there. But we're definitely getting punished for that decision. Because now he gets to take the knockout there, which does activate my Fezandipity, though. But now I need to find a Crispin. Yeah, so we are not never punished. We are most certainly punished. Because I genuinely might, like, lose the game now. This is bad. Flip the script. Come on. Let's see it. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, I get a Phantom Dive here at the very least, but, like... I don't get to take out... I could have... This Dracloak could have been gone. I mean, I guess I have to put all 6 on it and just hope that he whiffs Dragapult somehow. This is not good. Yeah, so we are still punished. Gosh dang it. I'm so stupid, bro. Bro, see, that one recon-directed decision, it ripple effects throughout the whole game. Because he wouldn't have gotten a prize there from my Dunsparce. So he would have still been at 5 prizes. And then I could have had that onboard draw stored to then draw into, like, Crispin. Which would have let me take out that Dracloak, and then he would be unable to respond. There's no way he whiffs Dragapult here. But also, him getting double heads is unfortunate, and me not finding any hammers at all so far in this game is unfortunate. I mean, I could have gone 2/2/2, but like, what does it matter? I don't have any, like, it's not like I have like a Dray Cloak on the bench or something. I mean, he could like theoretically like double Adrena bring it onto like my monkey, but like I find that to be unlikely. And if he does, I don't really care that much. The only thing 2/2/2 is stopping is him from double Adrena braining onto my monkey Dory, but it's unlikely, and I don't really even care if he does it. Because he goes down to 1 prize, but like then my whole board is 2 prize, so like who cares? I think it's more valuable to have that damage there so that there's 30 if he doesn't double monkey, and if he whiffs Dragapult, I can knock it out from the bench. But of course, it's super unlikely that he whiffs Dragapult. So he's gonna go down, and then he's just gonna be like a, this is bad. I mean, I'm probably not gonna win from this stage. Is there any hope? Probably not. Yeah, I can't win next turn, no matter what happens. Unless he, like, egregiously misplays. He'd have to, like, intentionally, like, give me the win somehow for me to lose. Because he'd only be going down to 3 prizes here. And boss wouldn't win him the game next turn. So that one recon directed decision. I grabbed Dragapult when I already had monkey in hand. Okay, why is he putting down those guys on the bench? What? He whips fire! Oh, wait, that still knocks me out. Unfortunate. He whips fire, but that still knocks me out. That's kind of crazy. He whips fire. Unfair Stamp top deck is legendary. What's the deck looking like? We have Crispin. We have a fire. So I need to not attach this Psychic. And then hope I draw into Crispin. I mean, I guess I have a line here. Not really what we wanted to see. Flip. There's Crispin. There we go. And since there's still Psychic and Dark in deck, we can just put Dark in hand. So I get to get a Phantom Dive here. He wins with Fire Boss. I have 2 Crushing Hammer, though. He can't Crispin and... I might win this yet. I might win this yet. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Oh, and I can take the Dark off, too, if I get another Heads later. Or right now, even. Could be impactful. Could be the meta. Okay. We're not quite that lucky. But... 2 cards to work with. He doesn't even get to flip the script here. Let me make sure what's in deck. Psychic Dark, right? Yeah, okay. Is it worth getting out a... Because he could theoretically Crispin, knock it out from the bench. I don't see why I shouldn't get Dreepy out here, but how do I win the game next turn? So I hit him in for 200, then, like, boss would win me the game. So I feel like I need to get that draw power down. Is there any way I could get punished for getting a Dreepy on the bench? I think I cannot be punished for getting a Dreepy on the bench. Because I have Dracloak in hand. I need that draw power to find boss. Because boss wins me next turn. Oh, he concedes. He concedes. The hand must be that bad. Doesn't even want to look at the top deck? Okay. That was a come from behind win. Man, I totally messed up there by grabbing the second Dragapult when I already had Dragapult in hand. Could have been into Dunsparce, because then I reconned into Pokepad. I was like, oh, never punished, because now I have the monkey. But because I had to use that Pokepad on a monkey, I didn't use it on a Dunsparce. And because the Dunsparce, it meant that he got to get a prize off the Dunsparce, and it didn't have the draw power, and I had to put down Fez, a whole thing. But I guess truly in the end, we were never punished, because we won. Crushing Hammer came in clutch there. That Crispin, that Unfair Stamp. Yeah, and I think it was right to put down Dreepy because there was no way I could like instantly lose for putting a Dreepy down. I was even thinking like further down the line, it's like unlikely. Because if he doesn't win next turn, then it's highly likely that I win that turn. But then if I don't win that turn, then like he's guaranteed to win. So there's no possible way that putting Dreepy down there could have hurt me. So yeah, so then I had the Drake-Loke in hand to then get more draw, because then I was going to need Boss to close out the game. He probably shouldn't have conceded so early. I mean, there's still some Pokemon to be played. But I think I was in a good spot there to win. So that takes me to 7 wins, 4 losses. We'll keep playing, because why not? It's almost midnight. This next game might be my last one. I'm getting tired. I'm getting eepy. I am getting eepers. This is a hand. Why was I silenced for saying because Wab? Oh my goodness. 3 mulligans. We're playing against Poltnor with Rosa. Watchtower and Jamming are the stadiums. He has Crispin. He has Dusknor. Cool. 3 extra cards is going to be pretty good to start the game out. Those cards aren't even that good. My mul- Oh, no. He starts me. I started me off last game, though, and I won, so. We'll see what he can put together. But, like, I never get good cards off my mulligans. Like, those mulligans weren't even that good. Surely attaching fire to Meowth there can't be correct. Okay, we got the double Dreepy in hand. But no... Okay, we're going to pad for... Okay. His hand is good, except for the Meowth. His hand is probably better than mine. So we know he has a Drake-Loke in hand. I mean, I think... Do I even Itchy here? Well, I don't want him to put out all those, like, scary ghosts, but I need to prioritize Dreepy. Dreepy has to be the priority. And then I'll put Dark there, and then I'll Lily, and hopefully we draw into several Poffins. That was kind of a stinky opening hand. Oh, what? I can get rid of his fire. That's fun. Okay, what do we do here? Well, we have to get 2 Dreepies. Like, 2 Dreepies is kind of non-negotiable. And then at that point, getting a Drake-Loke is non-negotiable. I could Ultra Ball for a... Risky Ruins. When any player puts a basic non-dark Pokemon, it's so I can intentionally damage myself, so then I can, like, Phantom Dive can reach to hit the 70 and 80 HP basics. Do I forego the Crushing Hammer? I feel like I need to get Badoo here. I feel like it's important. So I could forego Crushing Hammer. Risky's definitely going. And, I mean, the fire is already wasted. But I could make him waste another energy if he wants to retreat into Badoo. But him retreating into Badoo is unlikely if he's item locked. So, yeah. I'm okay with getting rid of the hammer. I feel like item lock is important. And that hammer could also have just hit tails anyway, so I feel like it's the best discard. Because it wouldn't have been, I mean, it would have been good, but like not as good as the other cards I have in my hand. So there's the Dracloak that we know he has. Oh, he just had 2. Well, that sucks. But Itchy Pollen can still stop him from doing crazy things like getting Duskulls out and whatnot, which are really scary in the early game. But in the late game, there's no way you'd ever put it out because it has 60 HP. And so it just clogs up his deck with useless cards. So if he doesn't get the Duskulls out early. And then also, these Dusklord decks play heavy lines of Candy, so stopping Candy is also good. Because theoretically, he could have, like, Candy, Dragapult, Meowth, or Crispin there. He's retreating into Dracloak. I guess that's reasonable. Top deck of Dark Energy. The only way he would be able to kill Badoo there is with... he already had a fire, so he could Crispin to Meowth and Tuck Tail for knockout. Which honestly wouldn't be, like, a terrible play, but then, like, he has no energy on his dudes. The Dunsparce there. I would like to not put down Meowth if I don't have to. So if I could, like, runaway draw into Lily, that would be ideal. And we don't get there. So I think I need a Lily here. Unfortunate. But I need to get more stuff going for me. Yeah, that works, I guess. Only 2 only 2 of these guys is questionable though, so I definitely want to get a third onto the bench. I feel like I'm in a fine spot here. Crispin is a very nice pickup. I don't have Dragapult though. For next turn, but we're pretty close. No Itchy Pollen. And I think the time has probably passed for him to put down Duskulls, so that means his deck is now sufficiently clogged with useless cards for the rest of the game, which will make me more consistent. Okay, and then he puts down Duskull anyway, for some reason. Is he just gonna retreat into it? Maybe that's the reason. Maybe he's gonna retreat into it so that I don't, like, boss and take out his, like, leave him with 1 Dracloak. Oh, he's gonna Itchy Pollen me? Okay. But Itchy Pollen doesn't do anything. Well, I guess it prevents me from Ultra Balling for Dragapult at this stage. That's the only thing it really stops. But I feel like it's too late for Itchy Pollen and Duskull. But I have Crispin. The only thing I'm missing is Dragapult, which I can't Ultra Ball for Dragapult. But so what? We'll grab Fire and Psychic, I guess, because I have Dark in hand now. I top decked it. Psychic will go to hand. Effective Crispin over there. Do I even want to attack with Dragapult this turn? Not. I'm unsure. I'm unsure. I mean, we'll see if attacking of Dragapult is even an option. It's not even an option. Okay. So in that case, we just need to continue Itchy Pollening. So if I Adrenabrain 10, he's bench locked, so unless he gets Dusclops. But if he gets Dusclops, my Badoo's dying anyway. So let's Adrenabrain 10. Oh, maybe I should have held the 10. Unsure. Itchy Pollen. That means I can knock him out with Itchy Pollen next turn, or just Adrenabrain. Crispin? Is he gonna get Dragapult out? Well, Crispin means he's not bossing. But he could still take out my benched Dracloak if he pops a Clops and then Phantom Dives. Which that would be super unfortunate if that's what he's about to do. But getting all that under item lock is unlikely. So I think it's reasonable to not expect it. But if he gets Dusclops, that would be really bad here. So maybe it was not necessary. I don't think I should have attached that Dark Energy. I didn't need that this turn. That was a mistake. I should have just put like something on there. That way if he does get Dusclops, then I don't... It becomes so that I don't have to have Crispin if I want to attack. Luckily, I don't get punished, but that was a mistake for sure. Top deck, pretty good. Let's recon first before I... Okay, we just get another Ultra Ball. I can get rid of that, I guess. Or I could use it. I could set up Double Monkey. I feel like that wouldn't be that good here. I mean, it'd be good, but like... Let's get rid of Fez and Judge in order to grab Dragapult. I don't even know what supporter I'm going to try and use this turn. I should probably figure that out. It's not going to be boss. Let's Crushing Hammers. Nice, nice. Get rid of the fire for sure, because he already has a fire discarded. If he's playing Neo Upper, then... that would run him out of fire. Okay, Tails. We can't have everything in this world. Let's recon. Yeah, I'll grab the Poffin just to have something to get rid of. Yeah, just so I can get another Dracloak. Or I could get another Monkey. But maybe Double Monkey could be good here. Because he doesn't have any monkeys on his board. And he would need a Crispin to get one. But there's no guarantee that I get Dark Energy. Oh, there is a guarantee that I get Dark. Okay, maybe we get Double Monkey here. Because that protects both of my little guys. Which I don't know how important it is to protect the little guys, but I want to. Because the little guys are going to be the future. The little guys are going to become the big guys. So I feel like getting Double Monkey is impactful. And then for turn, I'll Lily, and I still get to get 8 cards off the Lily. Would be nice to draw into like unfair. Okay, Crushing Hammer going out. Oh my gosh, let's go. Do I even take the Duskull at that? Okay, he just concedes. He's like, you got it. That's funny. He didn't even see the unfair stamp. It's about to get worse for him. Oh my goodness. Because then I was going to stamp. And then I was going to Double Monkey and Double Monkey. I don't even know what I would have taken out. I mean, I could have taken out... I think I would have taken out a Dracloak. I think that would have been the choice over the Duskull. But maybe I would have taken the Duskull. Unsure. Anyway, nice. Let's go. Nice win. Puts us up to 8 wins, 4 losses. Honestly, I want to keep going. I said that was going to be my last one, but it was kind of quick. Oh my goodness, I've been churning through the ranks. Okay, this one will be my last one for sure, because it's about to be midnight. 100% for sure this time. This will be my last one. Yeah. Is Deer getting EP? Deer is getting EP. Very EP. I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. We'll probably hit the 3-hour mark after this game. But yeah, I was playing so bad at the start of the stream, but then I got into the groove of things, and I've been playing well. Do I want to go first? Of course. Duh. Okay. No basic Pokemon. My op is getting free cards. Okay, that's a hand. It's the mirror match. I mean, let's just get some Dreepy down. Why not? Looks like one psychic energy is prized. Do I preemptively Ultra Ball here? Unsure. I think I ought to preemptively Ultra Ball. If we're expecting item lock, the Crushing Hammer is not useless, and then we can get rid of a Lily because I already have a Lily. Though that does decrease my odds of drawing into another Lily after I Lily, but I think it's worth it to preemptively Ultra Ball, expecting that item lock to come out, especially now that my opponent's got an extra card. Speaking of item lock, there he is. There he is. There's my buddy named Badoo. Meowth. Hand must not be good. Another Dreepy coming out. Rocket's Watchtower? It's not really gonna do much to me, but that means I might be playing against Poltnor. Again. I could bite to knock out the Badoo, but that's risky. But I could bite. Do I bite? I don't know what flavor of Dragapult I'm playing against. I think it's safest to not bite. To bite or to not bite? That is the question. And I will choose not bite. If I knew I was playing against the Dragapult with no rare candy, I would bite. Oh, that's rough. I could go into my own Badoo here, which I don't hate. Ugh. Gross. Okay. One Drake Cloak is all we got. That's all I got to work with. But at least we're Badooing them. Hopefully slowing them down a little bit, because they didn't preemptively Ultra Ball for any cloaks. By the way, what was the cool looking Steam game you found, Wabbit? Cool, and he just has it like that. I mean, sure, why not? I do have Dragapult in hand. He bumps his Watchtower for jamming tower? Is that just for thinning purposes? Surely you'd want to keep the tower in play because you've already used your Meowth. And you can prevent me from using my Meowth until I get the bump. Vivid Lope is about a bunny that is colorful. Whoa, it looks cool. This is Vivid Lope. Looks cool. He only has one cloak in play. This is most certainly Poltnor, because it's Watchtower and Jamming Tower. So he definitely has candy. I feel like, I mean, I could... Well, I don't even have Psychic, so there's no guarantee. But I was thinking I could, I think I just need to like, Lily here. Because this hand is not doing much for me. Well, this hand is doing even less for me. Gee whiz. Oh, gosh. This is not good. I think I need to preemptively put up you just to protect you. Man. Unfortunate. And then I'll Itchy Pollen. Hands aren't doing much for any of us. He's gonna recon. Makes sense. If he gets a Journal Brain, he can knock out my Dew, which would feel bad. There's many things he could do here. He could get the first Phantom Dive on my Dragapult. Would feel very bad, I think. But I could respond. I would have ways to respond, I guess. I wouldn't totally lose, but it'd be bad. Monkey Dory. Does he have the dark? No, he attached. Okay, he has boss. Unfortunate. Now what do I do? Don't think I could have played any better leading up to this point, so what's happening is just happening. I mean, that was a really unfortunate Lily that I didn't get any Jacloaks. It's definitely going to take out the Dreepy, right? I mean, that's definitely the most logical choice. What's the weakness of this board? No draw is the weakness of this board. He's not taking a knockout, probably to play around Unfair Stamp. There's a Recon Machine. So the weakness of his board is no draw. I don't really think I'm able to exploit it, though. In my current state. I think I want to get Monkey here, and then I just want to Crispin, powering up. Do I even want to? Because then I'm going to need a Phantom Dive for next turn, which is also going to require a Crispin. But I feel like it's important. Is it important to get a knockout here? Maybe it's not. But I feel like it is. I think it is. For sure it is. Because I could theoretically wipe out all his Dreepies if he's unlucky enough, I think. I do have Meowth in hand to guarantee the Crispin next turn if I really need to. Another Monkey. If he gets a Monkey, he goes 3 there. I don't think he's able to knock out all 3 of these guys in one go. They can take 4 prizes next turn, which is scary. For sure. I already play as a Porter. I mean, Crushing Hammer would go hard here. I mean, I guess let's draw some cards. Crushing Hammer would go hard. Ah! Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. You know what? You know what I need? Let's go. Get that fire out of here. Could cause him to whiff an attack. I told you we're exploiting the board, which the board is lacking in draw power. So I Phantom Dive here. I do have guaranteed Dragapult next turn unless I get disrupted. We'll take the knockout there. And I guess we'll take the knockout there. And then we'll put 10 there. How has Deary's day been? Well, I worked on Switcheroo some, played some Pokemon. I mean, that's how my days go these days. So the board's glaring weakness is lack of draw. And also now lack of Dreepies. I have guaranteed Dragapult next turn with Night Stretcher and Meowth for Crispin. So I would be able to... Okay, nice. I would be able to wipe out Dragapult and Dreepy, I'm pretty sure, and leave him with nothing to work with. Yeah, the lack of draw is starting to show, I think. The stamp really didn't do much. Or, not the stamp, but the hammer, because he just had Stretcher. But I guess it forced him to commit the Stretcher. We're finally seeing Duskulls hit the field now. It's too late for those, though. You don't need to put those down now. Why? So now we're locked in the binge. No supporters played yet. I mean, is he thinking he could steal the game? Because he can take 4 prizes here. No, he can't. He can only take 3 now. Because I evolved my Dracloak. And then Judge. Oh, I don't have guaranteed Dragapult anymore. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, well, there's a Dragapult. But... yeah, that's not good. I don't have guaranteed Dragapult anymore. Oh, Spaghetti-O. He's thinning. Okay, so he's gonna get a Dracloak. Man, I don't think I'm winning this game. I think it was important to get that Dark last turn, so... he is gonna need to see, like, a Crispin if he wants to... Theoretically, if I take out Dragapult, he needs to see a Crispin. Watchtower. Yeah. Very nice find for him. Now Ultra Ball doesn't guarantee me anything unless I find the stadium. He takes out some draw. I only had 1 Ultra Ball left anyway, though. But he takes 3 prizes. I need this Dragapult off the field. And ideally, lots of other things need to get off the field. We'll put Badoo. Top deck, Lily. Recon. If this gives me Crispin, then we might be back in the game a little bit. Does not give me Crispin. Do I want to boss here? Would that be impactful? I could knock out the only Dracloak. That could potentially be impactful. I feel like I need to find hammers, though. I feel like I need to find hammers. How many hammers do I have left in deck? I mean, I can get Dunsparce, but, like, I have 1 hammer left. So, hammers is probably not worth it at this point in time. Let's just fail the Poffin. I think my best option... is just boss the Dracloak and KO it. Because I can't KO this Dragapult. I'm never going to be able to KO the Dragapult. I could alternatively boss Meowth, and that would force him to find, like, an energy. I don't know. We'll retreat into Dragapult. I mean, he just needs Candy Dusknoir to win. Boss. Adrenabrain. 10 off Badoo. And Jet Headbutt. I don't know if that's the best play. But it leaves him with... It leaves him with just that Dragapult and nothing else. Candy Dusknoir wins... Oh, it doesn't win him... Oh, it does win him the game. Candy Dusknoir does win him the game. But I think I win next turn. As long as I can guarantee a Psychic Energy. So I think that was the best move. I think I made the best play. Okay, he has Dusclops. Okay, Unfair Stamp doesn't do much because my hand is bad. I mean, Lily is something, but... Okay, he just stamped me into some good stuff. Oh, he has... Cool. Sure. He wins. Good job. You got it, bro. Sad. Could I have at all played better that game? I think I made the best play, but maybe I didn't. Unfortunate that he high-rolled into Candy Dusknoir there. I just think that's unfortunate. I don't know if I could have played better to prevent that from happening. I'm gonna review, but I don't think I could have played it better. We'll review the VOD and then I will end the stream. At least we're at a positive record, but more losses than I want. Way more losses than I would want. Like, way more. But we're learning. And I played really bad. Like, if you discount, like, the first 4 games of the stream, then I think I would have, like, 6 wins and, like, 2 losses. Or maybe, like, 6 wins and... I think I'd have, like, 6 wins and 1 loss if you discount the 4 games of the first 4 games of the stream. Or 7 wins and 1 loss. My first 3 games were just, like... 4 games were, like, so bad. I was not playing well. But I think I played it the best I could have there. Him... Because I would have won if he did not stamp into exactly, like, Candy Dusknoir there. I knew that was how he was going to win, but I don't think I mean, I could have, like, Itchy Pollened. But, like, what does that do? Alright, let's look at the stream. But I don't think I could have improved my position there. I don't think I made any, like, mistakes at all that game. I think that was, like, a pretty perfectly played game. But we'll see. Is this the game? Yeah. Okay, let's review. So I start Dreepy. Double Poffin. The reason I attached the Psychic there is because if he's playing the Hammer build, I'd rather him discard a Psychic than a Fire. Because I play more Psychic than Fire. So I think we're doing everything right up to this point. His start is underwhelming. His start's pretty bad. I could have used Bite there to get the knockout, but I didn't know what build of Dragapult he was playing, and the Watchtower suggested to me that he was playing Poltnor, and Poltnor runs Candy. So theoretically, if I used Bite there for knockout, or Dragon Headbutt for knockout, then he could go into Candy. He could, like, stamp me, and then do Candy, Dragapult, Neo Upper, or Crispin, and just completely annihilate me. And so I was like, I need to play it safe and Itchy Pollen. That way he doesn't have access to the Candy. So I think I'm doing everything right so far. He replaces his own stadium, which is really odd. I don't know why he did that. There's, like, no need to do that for him. He Itchy Pollens me. So I made a choice to Lily here because my hand wasn't doing much for me. Maybe I should. I think a mistake that I didn't get punished for, but I think I should have preemptively evolved that Dracloak into a Dragon Ball to protect it. That's the only change I would make there, because the hand isn't doing much for me. I need to see more Dracloaks. I need to see more energy. Now Crispin does guarantee me energy, but it doesn't guarantee me Dracloaks. So I need to find Dracloaks. So that's why I chose Lily. I just should have preemptively evolved the Dragapult, the Dracloak into a Dragapult. It didn't matter though, because I Lilied straight into another Dragapult. But I guess me preemptively evolving would thin that Dragapult out of the deck, which means more likely I would be slightly more likely to draw a Dracloak. So I guess that is a mistake that maybe I got punished for. I don't know. So that's a little tiny mistake, but it's insignificant. Didn't get any Dracloaks. I was item locked. All I could do is Itchy Pond. I mean, there's not even a room for another play there because I had nothing to play. And then he gets Dragapult set up. And he gets the first swing into my Dragapult, which means he's heavily favored to win the game at that point. And so that was the risk of putting Dragapult. I mean, that was why I evolved. Because imagine if that was a Dracloak. I mean, it sucks that my Dragapult gets 200 into it first. But if it was a Dracloak, it would just be dead. And then I wouldn't have any follow-up for several turns. And then my board would just get blown to pieces. So, I mean, I guess I could, like, Crispin, Mind Bend, to see if I draw Unfair Stamp. But, like, it wouldn't have been good. I don't even see a Candy the whole game, so maybe he didn't play Candy. Maybe he was on Candy list. No, he did play Candy at the end to go into Dusknoir. So now I can start playing my items. This is kind of big. I decided to attach Dark there. I'm pretty sure that was correct. Because I noticed that, hey, I can run him out of Dragapults. If I swing into his Dragapult, take out that Dreepy, then he's left with a damaged Dragapult and a Dreepy. So then if I knock out the damaged Dragapult and the Dreepy, then he's gone. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked out that Badoo. Maybe I should have left the Badoo on the field, because that's what let him get double Duskull in play later on. Unsure. But I'm pretty sure it was important there to get that Monkey Dory. And then I chose to KO the Badoo. I go down to 4 prizes. And then that's what let him... So he could have only gotten 1 Duskull down if I had not KO'd the Badoo. But then I'd be on 5 prizes. He judges me. He does get the Dracloak, which is unfortunate for me. Phantom Dives, knocks out. So let's see. Theoretically, if I was on 5 prizes here, and imagine that this is a Badoo, and this is a Duskull. Maybe on that turn, I boss Duskull, KO it, then I go down to 4. And this is a Badoo. So I'm down to 4 prizes. Like, let's imagine everything plays out the same. Like, I only get 1 Fire Energy on my Dragapult. And I do get Recon. I get Boss. Let's speed this up to where I actually have that in hand to make it less. Okay. So the play I ended up making, which I think was the best play given the board state. But if we're imagining an alternate timeline where this was the Badoo that I didn't knock out. Oh, and you know what else? This, I would have put the extra 10, because I only put 10 on a Dreepy, but there would have been 20 on that Dracloak, which I could then Adrenaline to put 30 on and put it in Phantom Dive bench damage range. I don't know if that would have mattered. Probably, maybe. Thinking. High Octave. So I think I made the correct play given this board state, but I'm thinking in hypothetical, if this was the Badoo and there was 20 on there, and this was the Badoo with like 20 damage on it, he could have only had 1 Duskull down. And then, so in that situation, I would boss the only Duskull, KO it, go down to 5 prizes. No, then I would go down to 4. Because I would be at 5 because I never took the Badoo. So then I go down to 4. And his field is a heavily damaged Badoo, a Dracloak with 20 on it, and then the heavily damaged Dragapult. Then he swings into me for 200. Probably knocks out Badoo or something. Maybe not. Saves it for later, probably. But the whatever it is he wins next turn. So then how would I take 4 prizes that turn? Because the reason I KO'd the Badoo was like I need to take prizes. So how would I win that turn if I have a fire energy? So I could KO the active Dragapult. This is just a heavily damaged Badoo. But if this is just a Dracloak with 20 on it, then I Adrenabrain 10 onto it. And then assuming I get a Psychic Energy off my Lily or something, Phantom Dive to knock out Dragapult. All 6 on Dracloak. I take 3, so I go down to 1. And all there is on his field is a Badoo. So I would have won the game. If I'm thinking through this correctly. If he doesn't find a Dark Energy from Monkey Dory. Which he would have needed like a Crispin or something. Okay, I think I could have won the game. The more I'm thinking. Such inconsequential decisions like putting 10 damage on a Pokemon multiple turns ago influenced the outcome of the game. I think I would have won. It goes all the way back to when I knocked out that Badoo. It goes all the way back to when I knocked out that Badoo. I should not have knocked it out. Because I was thinking, oh, I need to take prizes to win. Because I know sometimes you're supposed to leave a Badoo on board. I don't really know, though. I've heard people say it's good to leave Badoo on board to, like, clog up their bench space. But in that instance, I did not judge in the moment that it was a good idea to leave because I was like, what are they going to do? Bench Duskull? And then they benched Duskull, and that won them the game. So everything except I put 20 damage on that Dreepy instead of putting the extra 10 on Badoo to knock out. So I only get 1 prize there. Oh, we're getting an ad. I'm going through and making sure everything is correct, but I think I would have won had I done this differently. It's the butterfly effect. Such small decisions affect the entire game. So imagine that Badoo is still on the bench. I'm at 5 prizes. He knocks me out here. He goes down to 3 prizes left. So imagine he only gets 1 Duskull out. So then I do find the boss. I find the fire energy. This is a 20 Badoo with 20 damage on it. This is a Duskull. So I bosses orders the Duskull. Jet Headbutt for knockout to go down to 4 prizes. He's left with a 20 damaged Badoo, 200 damaged Dragapult, 20 damaged Dracloak. He Phantom Dives into my Dragapult. That would be up there. So it has 200 on it now. So then I Lily, and we're going to assume that I Lily into Psychic Energy. Or somehow draw into Psychic Energy. Because it would be likely. So we assume that we have the ability to Phantom Dive. So then I would Phantom Dive here for knockout. I'd put all 6 on Dracloak for knockout. That would leave him without any Dragapults in play. But he had like Pokepads and stuff and Ultra Balls. So there's a high likelihood that this Dracloak would have been evolved into a Dragapult to protect it. After I Jet Headbutt the Duskull for knockout, it's highly likely that he would have evolved into Dragapult there. Because what he did instead is I Jet Headbutt that. Then he gets Candy Dusknoir and wins. On the turn he gets Candy Dusknoir, he had Stamp. So I would have gotten stamped too, and I would have had to find Psychic under stamp. But it's highly likely that he would have seen the cards to evolve there to Dragapult. So let's assume he gets that. Let's assume I get the Phantom Knife, but let's assume he gets the Dragapult evolve. We're just going off with what's most likely. So I take. So I go down to 2 prizes left. And then where do I put my 6? I guess I'd put it all on. I put it all on Meowth. I put all 6 on Meowth. And then there's a very real possibility he gets Crispin to then knock me out. But if he whiffs Crispin and all he has is Dragapult, then to win the game, I would just at that point, I guess I would have to, like, boss the Monkey Dory and then Phantom Dive and then put on the Badoo for my last 2. So I would need, like, boss or something. It would have increased my odds of winning. We can't say for sure. We can't say for sure that I would have won or I wouldn't have won. But it would have been better. I would have had a higher likelihood of winning had I not killed that Badoo. Because killing the Badoo let him put up 2 Duskulls. Putting up 2 Duskulls means it's inevitable that one of them gets to survive. And even if I kill one survives. And then that one that survived, if I killed one, could still Candy Dusknoir and win him the game. So yeah. All those turns ago should have killed the Badoo. Oh well. Now we know. Or should have not killed the Badoo. So I could leave his bench space clogged so he couldn't get 2 Duskull down. We learn. We learn. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed. It's very interesting games that we've had today. Played pretty bad at the start of the stream. Like, really embarrassingly bad. Like, I should have played, like, way better. And then I think I was playing well after, like, the first 3 or 4 games. Not playing perfectly, of course, but little tiny things, you know? It's not like, oh, I promote Dracloak staring down the second attack of a festival lead, and then it's a disaster. Obvious, glaring, egregious, stupid play, that I wasn't even thinking. Like, I didn't even think when I was doing that, but it's like the small things that have like a big, like choosing to not knock out a Badoo, choosing to not put 10 damage on a Badoo could have affected who won the game. That's insane. And then in my other game, choosing which Pokemon I wanted to Adrenal Brain 10 damage off, my Dracloak or my Badoo, that could have also affected the game. Like, it's crazy. Although such tiny decisions matter so much. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, and then we might... No, I won't be streaming tomorrow, because I got locals tomorrow. I got a local tournament. So, this is probably the last Pokemon stream, maybe for the week. Maybe until, like, Saturday or Sunday, because I'm, like, busy all the other days. I'm busy Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I got, like, League Cups and stuff that I'm gonna go to. So, this is probably... Because I got locals Tuesday to Thursday, and then I'm seeing the Mandalorian movie on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, I have League Cups, but if I get done with those early enough to come back home and stream, and if I feel like streaming... So, Saturday is probably the next time you'll see a Pokemon stream. The earliest time. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.